No, hold on. This is the graffiti episode with Marty Warner, the world's oldest
Marty
toy,
Warner.
the world's latest graffiti artist, and I lost his audio.
Why?
There he is. What's up, Marty?
You lost my... I wasn't saying anything. I'm Marty
your
One.
mouth
I'm
was
from the
fucking
PTA
flapping.
crew.
Your mouth's...
What?
Marty Warner, PTA crew. What's popping in the streets using the paint?
I was up on the buildings last night, just pretty much being like Batman. I was overseeing my city. I was watching over the walls and the bricks, and I knew.
It's just a silhouette of an M&M in the night line, in the night sky, just surveying the city, just like you're just watching all the food carts.
Yeah, making sure no one's stealing fucking hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm now just pretty much I'm a full-time graffiti writer.
Full-time. You've
vouch.
entered a world. You've taken a fucking vow. You've taken a plunge. You've done a piece. You're fucked.
I've sprayed.
Like the
I've
next
sprayed. Once
the
I
next
spray,
15 years of
once
your
I
life are
spray-
going to be wildly different. You thought you had plans. You thought you were having what?
Once you spray, you can't go back.
What'd you say?
Once you spray, you can't go back.
Thank you. Thank you for derailing me. Once you spray, you're buried in hay. So you did your rap spray. You made the can. You made the can sing the lyrics. You did the shit, and then you're fucked. The trajectory of your life is forever altered. All the things that you thought you were doing, the cookbooks and the TV shows, and Al Roker and your wife and the children, it's all going to be kind of pushed to the side for your new thing, which is graffiti.
Graffiti.
And
I'm
let's
just gonna
dive
dive deep. I'm 38.
This
Let's watch it.
amazing
Okay.
film. Matty, first thing you do,
Mr.
familiarize.
context.
Okay, let me ask.
There's no content. We're just jumping in. You're just going into the philosophy of familiarizing.
I'm starting you now. First off, address the camera
Okay.
and tell them who you are and what your crew is.
I'm Marty, and I'm part of the PTA crew. Nobody fucks with us. If you fuck with us, we will absolutely kill you.
No, that's not what we do.
Crew.
We don't.
No.
We don't murder in graffiti. You want to be like
Okay.
a Marty
You don't want
Warner?
me to-
I'm Marty Warner,
I'm Mar-
PTA
I'm
crew.
Mar-
Boom, coming out of Ontario.
Okay. I'm Marty One from the PTA crew, Fort Erie, Ontario.
Fort Erie. Okay, so look, you're gonna want to start familiarizing yourself with. Have you ever used a spray can before?
Oh, bro. Like just to write like "cops suck" on a wall or something, like when I was 12 or something. My cans are over here.
Okay, pull
I got
out
my
a
prep
can and a
sheets.
cap.
I
Let's
got my
get
prep
you
sheet.
loose.
I want to say one
You
thing.
got your
too,
PDA.
Tony.
Yeah.
This dossier of graffiti, this beautiful dossier of graffiti is so thorough and so sweet. And I love your comments about like, and I know you're not even reading this, so who cares? Like there's so many like little.
He actually
it's so
read
sweet,
it.
But I looked at it.
We're gonna make the PDF. I think we should make the PDF available online so people can try to do a piece too. Other toys.
So I got my.
Okay,
I
you
got my
smelly, disgusting
cats.
toy. Let's get to work.
Okay, let's go. I got my black. What's this one?
Okay, the first thing every writer does before they start, get a light color.
A light
Don't get the
color?
black yet. Put the black down. You're not ready.
Okay, I got the. Here we go. I got the 94. Got
What is
spray
that?
paint. It's like a cream.
What color is it?
Okay,
Okay, you don't want to use cream on a cream wall.
Okay, cream on a cream wall.
No.
This
You
is
don't put the cream down.
Blanco.
Put the cream down.
We
Pick
got
up an orange or a
Blanco.
pink.
This is Blanco. Okay, orange. I got orange. What
Stop
about yellow?
picking up colors that
Yellow's
match the
kinda
wall.
fire.
Get it? Sure. Maybe
Yellow's
get a pink.
good. Pink. Okay, I got pink.
Okay, get a
Okay,
pink.
pink.
Now look. Here's where you have a little bit of fun. Catch a tag.
Just catch a tag?
Yeah, do a Marty.
Do I need to switch? Do I need to
Nah,
switch
see how that
this?
cap works. Catch a Marty tag.
This is incredible. Marty?
For everybody listening, Matty is approaching a cream brick
shake the
wall. He's about
can?
to bust a Marty tag. Yeah, sure. Shake the can. For everyone, okay, Jesus H. Oh my God. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Matty has literally done one of the worst. Okay, this is horrifying. Okay, I kind of like the Y. I'm not gonna lie. You kind of have like an accidental 1970s cholo style. I don't know how it worked. Matty, do this. No, you're okay. Number one, you don't deserve to paint a crown. So let's just not do that anymore. And your halo is out of control.
Marty won.
But I want you to try.
Marty won.
I want you to try to think about this. I can't hear him. Marty, can you hear me? Marty, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, you're back.
Okay. Do me a favor. Let's get a different color because that's going to be problematic, that pink.
Okay.
No, stop. Get a different color paint.
That's what I'm doing. I'm getting what color? Have you seen my colors?
I picked them for you.
I got okay, you picked them. Perfect.
Get some orange. Get an orange.
Orange? I have green.
Yeah,
Here.
whatever. Get a green.
Okay,
sure.
Orange.
Get
I got orange.
Okay. Now, when you do a tag this time, try to do a tag as if you're doing grade school letters as straight and perfect as you can.
Okay, and beside it or over it? Do I just write toy over this?
Don't cap yourself. Just go next to it.
Okay.
How much of this wall can we deface? That's nice.
All of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. If someone had told me to do this early in my graffiti career, I could have saved so many years of being a toy. Now, let me tell you something, Matty. What you just did right now, that's how you properly... Oh, I thought... Nice. Do a two-tone tag underneath it. Nice, he's doing it. This is going to be great for radio, this episode. It's completely fucking visual. I'm trying to... I can't have a conversation with my friend if I can't hear him.
Look at that.
Nice. That's really good. It's actually interesting because the first tag you did, you tried to do it in the street bomber super fast style. That is actually not how you tag. You kind of tag in a slow manner. Nice. PTA crew. Okay, I think we're ready to put up a sketch, Matty. Your tags aren't too drippy, and I would maybe experiment a little bit with trying to do a clean line, but it doesn't look so bad.
What's a clean line?
Like
I think it's pretty deep, dude. That's sick.
You want to go for it?
I want to do one for my homie Riley.
Okay.
What?
Do it clean. Yeah, nice and simple. There it is. Nice. I'm seeing a lot of those Riley tags around LA right now. That's a nice one. That's a good tag, man. I mean, I'm going to say that when in doubt, keep it simple and clean, and it really gets the message across. It's simplicity is the key to masturbation, is what Leonardo DiCaprio said. Okay, let's get to the part where you do a piece. I think we should pick your sketch color, Matty, and have that's nice. It's really nice. Okay. So let's get into your sketch.
Okay, hold on. I want to take a photo of this. This is sick.
We're doing a show.
No, this is good. This is a good podcast. So I'm graffiti. I'm better than you thought.
No.
Dude, does Marty won? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
You have to do a whole piece today, right? You can't. Don't just get carried away with tagging.
I like this.
I love your outfit. I love that you wore a camouflage hat. It's really nice. Are you doing a gram? What's he doing? This feed is fucked, Jason. right, so they can hear it. Can you hear me, Matty? Because you're frozen as fuck.
Graffiti! Graffiti! Graffiti!
Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Okay, let's pick a sketch color, Matty.
Graffiti!
Let's look at the dossier. Let's look at my PDF. Come on, let's focus. Okay, do a couple horrible tags. Check. Practice some shitty lines. Check.
Cheeseburger.
Let's do the rough sketch, Matty. We just lost the entire feed. Now it's sideways. What is happening? Why is the feed sideways, everybody?
Hold
Matty,
on.
it's time to do a sketch. Focus.
Look, I did graffiti.
Yeah.
You see that?
Nice. It's really nice.
Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna start. Okay.
Yeah. Let's get your.
So now I got a taste. See, now I got. I'm like a shark in the ocean. I got a taste of blood. Okay. I got a taste of what the graffiti life is all about. You know, safely painting on your friend's building in a small town, no repercussions whatsoever. This is the reality of graffiti. So real dangerous, you know. Okay. So now what?
Okay, so now whatever you said, I'm sure was hilarious. It cut out on my end, but you know, you're gonna want to do your sketch. Okay, so you're gonna want to go to page 1 of the sketch. Okay, so get a color. Maybe that pink color might work, and just go right over those tags. You've counted on restaurants. Now they're counting on you. And while their dining rooms may be closed, they're still open with DoorDash.
DoorDash is the app that brings you food you're craving right now, right to your door. Ordering is easy. Open up the DoorDash app, choose what you want to eat, and your food will be left outside safely by your door. With new contactless drops-offs.
With new contactless delivery drop-off setting. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app and choose what you want to eat, and your food will be left safely outside your door. With the new contactless delivery drop-off setting, many of your favorite local restaurants are still open for delivery. Just open the DoorDash app, select your favorite local restaurant, and your food will be left at your door. DoorDash deliveries are now contactless.
Right now, our listeners can get $5. What?
Go for it, man. Just
right now, our listeners can get $5 off our first order, $15 or more, and 0 delivery fees for the first month when you download the DoorDash app and enter code PTA. Don't forget that's code PTA for $5 off your first order with DoorDash. Thank you, DoorDash. We love you.
That's $5 off your first order and 0 delivery fees for a month when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code PTA. Don't forget that's code PTA for $5 off your first order with DoorDash. Thank you, DoorDash. We fucking love you.
I'm already won. Eat shit.
Nice. Okay, Marty, you're going to want to get a nice sketch color.
Sketch color?
Yeah.
So sketch color, we got, you want sketch color and let out shapes easily. Okay, this is stupid.
How about this? What? Did you just throw, you just throw a page of the PDF away?
Well, it's the main one.
Okay.
I don't care about the main one. I don't need reference, bro.
Hey, do you have 2 cans of black?
I got 2 cans of black.
Okay, let's use one of those blacks because you're going to want to get familiar with that color.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Okay, let's start doing this sketch. Now, you're going to want to take a step back and look at the wall and think about how long you want this piece to be. So let's pull out, everybody. Let's get a look. Where is this piece going to go, Matty? Like, put a beginning and an end point.
Should I just do it on that side?
No, do it where you're at. Let's not move. Just go right over those tags.
Do I cover up?
Yeah, go over those tags. Okay, Matty.
Okay, so then I make a black box.
No, just go to the wall, make a line. Just go to the wall to the left, make a line. This is your start point. Right here. Okay, you want to go a little further to the right. Put that line right where your tag is. Over your tag. There you go. Yep. Okay, that's your start point. Now go to your right and count out. Look at how big. Every letter should probably be the size of your body. So do five body lengths to the right.
1.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
4.
Yeah.
5.
And then put a black line somewhere over there. Yep. Now let's take a look back and see how big that is.
Okay. Let's take a walk back.
Yeah. Let's pull out people. Yeah, I think somewhere within that, you might go a little bigger. Yeah, you might
a little bigger.
Yeah, you might go a little bigger. So let's start. Let's start sketching that M, my friend.
Okay.
Now think about these letters. These are kind of like hot dog letters that balloon out at the edges, right? So you want to build it like shapes. Like you ever draw out of a catalog and they have you draw a dog or a pirate? It's kind of like just a bunch of shapes, circles, cylinders, hot dogs.
That's what I'm doing.
Glizzy gang, let's go. All right, let's start the M. All right, you're going to need to make that a little bigger. Bigger, Matty. It's way too small. Matty, stop.
It's too small.
Way too small. You're going to need to be
small?
3 times as tall.
3 times as tall?
Yep, and wide.
Okay. So you just go over it? You just keep going over it?
You're going to confuse yourself. Just go to the right a little bit.
Go to the right a little bit.
You're right. There you go. Okay, now let's think about it. Think about this letter being like really tall, right? Like a 5 foot tall, 6 foot tall letter.
Oh, okay. Okay.
To the right of that little M you did.
This one?
Yeah, to the right. There you go. Start here.
Okay.
Now draw that. Draw the fucking. Don't draw the thing that kicks off the edge. Draw that first thing, which is like the first hot dog, the first big part of the M.
This one, or this guy, the leg,
or
the arm?
Draw the leg.
Okay.
Oh my God, he's doing it. Nice. Okay. All right. I mean, it's still really small, but
that's small. How is that small? It's huge.
It's pretty small. But
that's like the size of me.
I would, what I would do, Matty, is I would just do me a.
I'll do it over here.
No. You're good. Stop getting distracted. Stay focused.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Just do me a favor and make that hot dog thicker. So just add another line to the right around the first line. Just make it thicker. There he is. Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. That'll do it. All right. Now do the little fucking the little knick-knacky thing off the M, the top. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Put that little croissant on that bitch. There it is. Okay. You're gonna make that a little bigger. Make it a little thicker. It needs to be wider, my friend. The scale's weird.
Okay.
Wider. Okay, that'll do it. Now come down and do the middle leg. And it's okay if you just want to draw hot dogs. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. Now bring up, when you bring this next hot dog, yep, go high. Yeah. Now bring it down low and flare it out. Oh, yeah, that's gorgeous. Look at it. You did an M. Dude, you're making progress. Okay.
That's good?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Be a long day. All right, Matty. All right, let's go to the A. Now, let's talk about, I don't know if we can talk while you do this. This is taking a lot of your brain power.
I'm good. This is art. This is, I'm trying to not mess up. Marty won.
You're going to get there. Once we get this sketch, it's going to be fun. Let's get this
sketch watch
in.
This. I'm going to watch this. Can I do the A?
Yeah, do a lowercase a. Make it fat. Make it chunky. Think about this A like a nice chunky piece of veal that you're cutting out.
Yeah.
You're sawing into a piece of meat. You're flavoring the meat for your wife and kids, and you're really gonna fuck this A up. Jesus Christ, what is he doing? Oh, Matty. Now you're going against the laws of making shapes here. You're going off the rails. Listen, stop thinking that you can do this and follow the shapes. That's horrifying what you just did.
That's a good A.
You need to fix the top part. The middle part will live. Now listen, hey, Matty, stop. Listen. Has New York reached out to you? Because you're very close to New York. New York is the motherland, the mecca of graffiti, where it all started. Have your people in New York, right? Have the Timberlands and the New York Yankee fitted people reached out to you and said, "Yo, what's good?"
They said, yeah, they're like, there's some skyscrapers, there's some fire escapes, there's some fences, there's some train yards. I have an open pass. I'm good to go anywhere.
You're good.
I got Arc'teryx sponsorship. I got a
I'm
North
tell you
Face
something
sponsorship.
That I'm going to say something to you right now, because I have to, in my graffiti days, the minute you said someone's name that you weren't really cool with, it was a beef for some fucking reason. So I'm still hesitant, because I want to throw out a bunch of New York names of like people that you may be talking to as a joke, but I realize as soon as I say someone's name, I will get drawn into a decades old beef. We're fine.
No, because then I have to fit 3 more letters.
You can go over that bump.
No, I can't go over that bump.
He won't let you?
Yeah, like the bump's my area.
All right, let's back off, take a look. Let me see.
Okay, back up. Watch out for that mic.
Part of graffiti is backing away from the wall all the time to get perspective. All right, there's some premium toy shit right there. Oh, boy.
We can shift it.
Well.
Okay. Like, I want to start. Can I just start over here?
Over where? Yeah, but how are you going to see your sketch now? We sketched in black. Hold on. Can you frame up on the wall so I can get a good... Let me see.
Can I just go over the whole thing black?
Sure. Do you have any
then
buff
go
paint?
white?
Do you have any white bucket paint? We can just take a few hours of paint over this whole wall.
Okay, I'm just going to keep going. Lisa says. Okay, let's keep going.
Matty, listen to me. With the A, okay? No. Oh, my God. No, don't do that.
Oh.
You have to think of the letters as being shapes that all follow each other.
I do follow the shapes.
No, the shapes are all wobbly.
No, they're sturdy.
No, all right. This A is...
Okay, then...
The M is good. The A is fucked up, but let's keep going. There's nothing I can do for you. No, re-outlining it doesn't help it at all. All right, let's go to the R.
So now I do my hot dog.
Yeah,
Here
make a hot dog for
time.
the back of the R. Now that you are a writer, right? Now that you're fully, like, you did a piece. I showed it to some people. We'll get to that later. But has anyone actually reached out to you? And have you shared it with anyone? Because no one's seen this fucking thing. You and I have seen it, but no one's seen it.
I honestly haven't shown anybody I'm literally been just waiting for a child to be birthed. So I have the top of my priority. I'm launching a New York Times best-selling book. I'm opening a restaurant. I'm selling out events. I'm very busy. I have not. I
hear a bunch of static right now. I don't hear anything happening. I'm talking about graffiti.
I'm telling. I haven't shown anybody my graffiti piece. I
know you have. I know you have some cute things going on in your life that may seem important to you, but we're talking about graffiti.
Okay, writing on walls. I have showed the biggest thing was when Espo he commented when I put up the Marty one. What's that called when I just write, like not put up a piece? Is that a tag or what is that?
That's a tag, yeah.
Okay, so when I put up that tag, Espo, he wrote, now do that. He's like, what was it, 3.5 stars for effort? and then he said, now do it again 1,000 times. And doing the piece that I did, I definitely have, you got to walk a mile in a human's shoes to really see what's cooking. And I now completely from doing one piece, complete comprehension of the entire history of graffiti, what it takes, what to expect, doing it on, my partner's building. Yeah. So, I know the dangers that come through doing it during the day, surrounded by like just a bunch of white people. I get it. I get the troubles. I get the tribulations.
Yeah, the dangers.
I get the
dangers of doing a legal wall with a step-by-step
dossier.
The legals of doing a legal wall with a step-by-step PDF given to you by someone who's been doing graffiti for a very long time, and a graffiti coach in your earpiece the whole time saying, okay, now do this line, now pick up the black, right? That is, we're talking as far as an environment that's rough it doesn't get any rougher. Like I was talking to one of my buddies, I was telling him about the piece. I was talking to Alloy, and I'm like, "Yo, here's the piece." And I was like, "Imagine if your first piece ever you did had this much support. If you got a PDF and you had a guy in an earphone telling you how to paint it. Imagine where you'd be in your career. Like I could have saved 5 or 6 years of just floundering if someone would have helped me.
No, absolutely.
But I was actually too dumb to take help because I was so proud. I was like, I'm gonna nail this. I love your outfit today. It's wonderful.
And then I got another big hot dog.
Let's get this hot dog going, buddy. All right. The sketch is the sketch is going to be the blueprint for your piece. It's going to be the most important part of the piece. And judging
the why,
by,
I feel like the why is going to be hard.
Yeah, the why is going to be hard. I mean, the A is a travesty. The only letter you've actually pulled off properly is the M because you were listening for a second, and then now it's just gone off the rails. So it's going to be,
I am listening. I listen 100% of the time.
This is going to be like your favorite POD song, "Beautiful Disaster," as they say in the graffiti biz. So let's get spraying. First of all,
okay, I gotta do my why.
Yeah, do the back part first.
The back part first.
The back hot dog first, and it's gonna go down to the right and then back up again. It's gonna make a loop. It's like a fisherman's hook.
Okay.
Like a fisherman's hook made out of a hot dog. Oh no! Why is it so far away? It is so far away. This is maybe the worst episode we've ever done. I'm gonna say.
No.
I'm saying content-wise, there's nothing to listen to here.
No. You're listening to the can.
Okay, you just did the most horrifying earthworm.
No.
Matty, take 10 feet. Back away 10 feet and look at what you did.
Back away 10 feet and
look
we're
at what
going to
you
take a
did.
look.
Maybe 20. Look at what you've done.
Maybe 20 feet. I think it looks...
Look at my sketch and look at your piece.
It looks good.
Okay.
Marty won.
All right, let's finish the second. Let's just try to salvage that why.
Just look at me. I'm a loser that's scraped together. I honestly, I could join probably any crew in the world. I know that there's a lot of people asking.
Any crew.
There's a lot of people asking. PTA is my first crew. It'll always be my first crew, but maybe my next piece is, there's
you don't want to listen. You don't want to be a crew hopper.
There's a lot of three letters out there. Huh?
You can't just jump in other people's crews. You have a crew called PTA. There's people that are down with PTA. Like I get DMs from fools who are like, I'm in PTA crew. I'm like, yeah, you are. Put it up. I propose that we release the dossier to our fans.
And see who can do the best Marty won?
Who can do this piece, and we judge it. And we say, who can take this dossier and show us a piece on a wall? If you can do that, we will give you something. Okay, let's go. I want you to take a step back. Take a step back.
Okay, let's take a step back.
Look at what you've done. If you feel good about that why, then let's go. Let's paint this piece.
I think it's kind of fresh.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I think it's kind of fresh. That's my style. That's Marty One's style,
Mr.
bro.
Mr. Wild style over here. All right.
That's my why.
Can you just do me a favor?
Marty.
Marty. Can you do me a favor and fix the A? It's making me fucking crazy.
Okay, how do I fix the A? The top?
Well, look at how the top of my A, you didn't make it's no. Don't keep doing the same outline. That doesn't do anything. The bottom part of the top one. The bottom part of the top part of the A needs to be thicker.
Oh.
No, god damn it. Stop. No, the bottom.
The bottom.
Oh, that'll do. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. I can't teach you a lifetime of expertise in 10 minutes. It just doesn't work that way, does it? But what I can do is I can read a recipe and cook you a chicken cacciatore. But this will look as good as my chicken tasted.
This is the exact same. If I was to make chicken cacciatore and you were to do a piece, when the pandemic's over, you know what we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna do this in person.
Yeah.
This is still great.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something.
It's fun to watch. Let's get your green. Let's do your background.
Okay. This is great.
So here's the trick.
Lots. Okay. Marty won.
Are you having fun?
Dude, this is the best.
Well, wait till you have to wait a few hours and you'll tell me if this is fun. I don't find it very fun anymore.
A few hours? I got 20 minutes. I got to hard out.
No. No. Okay, that's not. I don't
now
think that's
I got
the green.
my pimples.
That's not the green I picked for you. I don't believe.
It's the only green in the box.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well,
it's called pear.
You've been fucked. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a pear background. Now, here's
sonar.
your thing.
It's called sonar green.
Here's what you need to do, Matty. You're gonna take that pear, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna put dots all around it.
No, you don't put dots. You need to fill in all the negative space in the letters. So everything around the outline and inside the holes of the letters. And do it carefully. Don't make a lot of drips. And you're still going to try to make the sketches stay intact. Does that shit cover?
Yeah.
It's thick. Is it covering the black?
Yeah.
How many cameras you got going? 2?
Yeah, we got a 1Y and then we got our gimbal.
Nice. Jesus. So, Matty, while you're doing this, let's talk about what else is going on in your life.
Well, there's a lot going on. I'm gonna have a kid in like a week, so we're just mentally preparing for that.
How do you mentally prepare for a child?
Well, you kind of just get ready to get, stop the sleeping and get like no sleep. So you're mentally preparing for the no sleeping. Then you're mentally preparing to just make your wife happy, which is impossible.
Your wife.
Because she just gave birth.
Right.
My wife. So I'm just trying to make Trishy happy.
Yeah.
And, I'm just, do whatever she says for the next couple months. She's got a couple months of me doing whatever she wants.
Right. For a lifetime of you just being a cock.
Yeah,
it's a good exchange. It's a good win. I mean, it's a good deal, I think.
Yeah.
You're doing good. You're putting this background color into play. How's that paint? That paint, I got to tell you something. That paint you're using is not the paint that I used when I was a child. That paint is really easy to use because I'm not seeing any drips yet, and I'm blown away.
Yeah, well, that's my technique as well.
I don't believe there is any technique.
I've grasped this pretty, this art, this graffiti art.
Right.
I've grasped it.
You grasped it.
Pretty.
You gripped and ripped it.
Yeah.
Gripped and ripped
I just can't. I'm gripping it and I'm ripping, and it's just, it's more difficult because obviously, unlike, like I said before, you know how you've cooked?
Yeah.
You've cooked your whole life. I haven't done this. I'm not a vandal. And
you got to put the background on top of the A too. That's fair. I have cooked my whole life in some manner or another. I guess it's fair. But
so I'm doing something that I've never done before.
I like how you're backpedaling now off of your bold statements before this happened. It's nice.
What?
It's nice to see a little humility.
Wait till it's done. Wait till it's done.
Don't forget the O in the R, the hole in the R. That's my favorite thing to fill in.
The hole in the R?
Yeah, and then you got to go up top.
To go from the center. I go from the center out.
Very nice. You're really maintaining the integrity of your sketch here. It's impressive.
Well, yeah.
But the A is really.
It's bumming you out, huh?
It's really a mess. Do you understand the physics of that A? The way the top part, I don't know what it's called. That part of the A, it's called the librette or the captain's hat or the croissant. The way the croissant isn't thick enough, right? It's too thin. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect. What do you mean? I need a stool.
You definitely need a stool. Get this man a stool. I just rewatched the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Matty, and I think that. Oh no! Do we have a wider stool? This is hilarious. God, I wish I was there.
I know. I wish you were here too.
This is amazing because I could be doing a piece. Oh, don't break your ankles. That looks very precarious. Anyway, so I rewatched the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And
it's good, right?
When that movie came out in theaters, it was pretty much cutting edge as far as wizards, dragons, and that world go. And also, as far as the technology of shooting that kind of film, I believe that he did some strange. Maybe he did it for The Hobbit. Like he shot everything at high speed and doubled it up in some bizarre way. Anyways, I don't know what it was The Hobbit where he did that. Thanks, Jason. Anyway, so I watched The Lord of the Rings, and I think that it would be in our best interest because I know you're trying to pitch movies, and I know you tried to kind of half-heartedly pitch Jody on a movie.
No,
you really kind of like, I want to be in movies, and you look at Jody, and Jody's like, you're not funny. And Jody's such a sweet guy. He goes, that's great, man. You know, it's
right, man.
You do really well on
shrimps.
films.
You like shrimps?
Shout out to Jody. Jody just got a new dog, and Jody got engaged.
No way.
Little catch up with the boy Jody. Anyways, so I'm watching Lord of the Rings.
Step stool now.
And I think that we should pitch a remake.
Yeah.
With you, a spinoff just based on the dwarf.
Yeah.
And we would have you play the dwarf, and we'd shrink you down. Well, we don't shrink you down too much, but we green screen you in, you know?
Yeah.
And it would just be the Chronicles of the Dwarf from Lord of the Rings, Gimli or whatever his name is, right? Jason knows this shit because he's Gimli. He's a complete nerd. And the Lord, I like Jason is so nerdy that he laughs at me for saying the Lord of the Rings is nerdy. He's like, you don't even know what nerdy is.
He's like, that's just fucking normcore, bro.
Yeah, that's like, you know. Anyway, so Gimli, we do a spinoff of Gimli as he travels the Shire and cooks for elves. Cooks for hobbits.
Yeah.
And Gimli just travels around with a cauldron, and he makes rare meats, and then Gimli ends up starting a business cooking for all the hobbits in the Shire, and he gets a wife and a kid, and then he starts doing like 16 spin-off cooking things. He does he cooks from the cauldron, he does cooking seminars, he starts making cooking merch, and we just kind of, you know, lightly mirror it with your life, and but you're Gimli from Lord of the Rings. What do you think about that as a pitch?
I think that's nice. I think it works. I think it's, you know, very creative on your end to, you know, put together my type, my body type.
Body type.
And I'm like out of breath from doing this.
I'll be directing this one. I'm not going to star in this thing. I don't ever want to be in front of the camera again. But I'll tell you something else. Another friend of mine, our friend Renee. You've met Renee. Renee was there at the poker episode. Yeah. Renee's my neighbor, and Renee keeps calling me and saying, Two-Tone, I got an idea. It's you and Matty, and we redo the Cannonball Run.
Oh, my God.
And I'm Burt Reynolds, and you're Dom DeLuise. What do you think about that?
I think that's a perfect...
it's not a bad idea.
That's great.
I'm not mad at it.
I like that.
Renee has some wacky ideas about life and the universe, but that is not a bad idea. Now, he's going to want some sort of credit. What's that?
I think I'm getting low.
Oh, don't use all that.
Oh.
It's already gone?
Getting low on my green here.
Do you have another? There should be another. We'll use the pink to cut back.
Did you get two? No. You didn't get two? I thought you said you got two of everything. I got one of everything. What? Jesus Christ.
He's out of green. Can someone make a green run for you? Are you close?
There's nowhere to get this in here.
What do you mean? You're in Fort Erie?
Fort Erie. This is all from Toronto.
Oh, well.
Okay, well, I'm going to move on. I got a different green. I'll do a hot... Hey, hold up.
Just leave the green alone.
No, I'm going to do some filler stuff. Watch this. I got some real technique over here.
Okay. Fuck it. Yeah, do it. What is he doing? No. You're too soon on that, Matty. You don't want to do that yet.
No?
Matty, that's actually not a bad line, but that's the last thing you're going to do. And you just fucked yourself.
Why?
Because you just went over your green paint, of which you have none left. So now you're going to have to just put some bubbles.
I'm getting paint all over these earbuds.
Yeah. Put some bubbles to the left. Make some circles.
To the left?
Yeah, just build that out. Build a little splotch of blue.
Paint in my hair.
Yeah, that's what happens. Part of the game. You're in the trenches now, my friend. This is the life for you. It's in your blood. Graffiti every day. Tagging, bombing, beef. No. Big bubbles. No. Like no. Like big, like the size of your head, like huge, bigger, and then connect them to the blue you already did. It's part of your background. It's amazing that I have access to this information in my head. I spent all this time doing this thing. Connect it to the blue you already did. So it's one big, yes, there you go. Now, okay. Now what you can do is you can justify everything that has everything. Do that all through that blue line. See that blue line?
Yeah.
Is the cameraman having a seizure? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm working on the art.
Okay. Let's see that. Yeah, connect everything to that blue line so it's a big splotch of blue. And then what you're going to want to do is go all the way back to the Y and add another splotch of blue to try to salvage this horrible background we did.
Okay.
You're making me look bad. You're going to bring shame upon my house, and you're going to get me kicked out of all my graffiti crews. Again. Okay, nice. Let's go to the right. Let's fill in that hole over there, and we'll, this is let's do Jesus Christ. I mean, this is exactly what someone's first piece usually looks like. And typically they don't have this much help. Well, maybe they do. I didn't have that much help. My first piece is pretty horrifying. See, my problem in graffiti is that I thought that I should know everything inherently, and I didn't want help. And I also didn't want to bite anybody. So as a result, I suffered, my graffiti suffered for years. For 4 years, I tried to do wild styles, and they just looked like shit. And then I stopped doing wild styles.
Is this a wild style?
No, this is simple bubble letters. But I think personally, in my opinion, when it's all said and done, bubble letters and throw ups are the real fucking meat of graffiti. The wild style is cool, but if you can't do the bubbles and the throwies, you're missing the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's just get a little blue in the Y and fill that out, and then we'll start doing the fill in. Because we've already burned up about an hour just getting the sketch up, which is fine. Graffiti is an all-day affair. That's why I don't like to paint, because you're in the sun for about 12 hours, and your brain's cooking, and your feet hurt, and then you get paint boogers.
Kind of fire.
I mean, it's not. There's not one drip yet, which I think is a testament to the quality of this new paint. You know what I'm saying? This Montana paint. Should we get a Montana plug? Should we get a paint sponsorship even though I don't paint anymore? You know what?
Yeah.
When we do this again, we'll get Montana to pony up some paint. I think that would be only fair because we're pushing their product. We do DoorDash. We do Raycon. We do phone.
My earbud fell again.
His earbud fell. His Raycon ear headphone fell. Matty. All right, now just fill in the middle of that Y, please.
The middle of the Y?
No, that's not the middle. No, don't do that. Stop. Don't do that.
I just did. Oh, the middle. This here?
Every time you do that, you're gonna have to fill that in all blue. Just fill that in. What you're touching, all blue. There you go. Very nice. And then in between the R and the T, you might want to use some blue, I guess. I mean, listen, if an experienced writer can make this work, it's kind of like making a casserole with all your leftovers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is it's like we got like a bunch of meatloaf, some spaghetti, chicken, some wonton noodles.
Yep. I'm just gonna make a weird little goulash. So in between the R and the T, there's a big hole.
Yeah, I got that one.
Fill that big hole.
My finger's sticky.
Stuff that hole.
My finger's sticky now.
Yeah, they should have got you rubber gloves. I didn't think about that. Latex gloves.
Just in here.
No, right in there. Yes. You're completely out of that green, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to charge through the rest of this because I can tell your energy is getting low.
No.
Can your team bring you a coffee or just a cup of pork?
Why? I need a coffee? Two-Tone says I need a coffee. He says my energy's low. I'm concentrating on spray painting.
All right.
I'm a graffiti artist.
He's a graffiti
My mind is at one with the wall.
You know what's funny is that all your friends that write graffiti are probably gonna the ones that truly love you will tell you that this looks like shit, but the ones that are your fake friends are gonna tell you how great it is. Just so you know.
Yeah. This is the ill shit.
I mean, there's a writer that does a version of this, but really, really, really good named Ghost from the old days. And his shit, he used to do super glue pieces and ghost pieces that look like they were made of literally just goo. Now, this is the very toy version of that. if it's anything.
Yeah, I'm like Toy Ghost.
Let's get into the orange. Let's do the bottom. Let's do the bottom part of the fill. We're now on page 3.
Yeah, page 3 for sure.
Yeah. This is all pretty self-explanatory at this point, so we can just continue having our conversation about our spin-off franchises.
Yeah. Okay. So now I do the bottom layer. I got it. So I'm going to just go across. I'll explain it to you. So I'm just going to kind of go across. We're going to kind of fade this up. So Two-Tone's giving me the plan. So now I've done my outline. I've done my bubbles. I've given it some character. And now what we're going to do is start refining it and reducing it, right? So we made the big pot.
Right.
Now we're going to start bubbling it down, reducing it to the real piece. So right now, I'm going to be doing kind of a 3-layer from bottom to top. We're going to start with the darkest, and then we're going to move to the lightest, okay? So come with me.
Graffiti is all about cutting back and covering up, okay? Now, what is that color? That's a weird peach. Is that the orange they got you?
Yeah, that's the orange.
That's the brightest orange.
That's the...
No, it's coming through pretty good.
Okay, Jason. Keep your fucking hole shut. Marty. Do you know what's funny? Everything that's just like literally all I'm doing in my brain is just being like, Marty 1. Marty 1. That's what I'm doing in my mind. I'm pumped up. And see what I'm doing here is I'm going to give it a little body, a little bounce. We're just filling it in. We're just making this the beautiful street art. I'm a street artist. I'm a graffiti writer.
You're not a street artist. You're a writer. You're a hardcore graffiti writer.
I'm a hardcore graffiti writer.
You're going to take over the streets of Fort Erie, bombing Marty 1. You're going to catch a case. Cops are going to come and have a conversation with you very politely.
Yeah, they're going to politely ask me for my signature.
Yeah. They're going to say, hey, can you mind not tagging on the Dairy Queen A, but everywhere else is game.
Yeah.
The Mounties are going to come get you.
Get free barbecue.
The Mountie Graffiti Squad. Listen, I'm not going to, no bullshit. Guys I know were so heavy in graffiti in the late 90s, early 2000s that cops were raiding people's houses. That's how serious they took graffiti in LA for a minute. Cops were literally
crazy.
Like getting SWAT teams to raid your house, as if you were fucking in the cartel. Which, will raise your prestige as a writer because it makes you seem very dangerous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy shit.
You want to talk about... I just watched The Tax Collector.
Oh, yes.
Very LA.
Yeah. Listen.
Not a good movie.
Not a good movie, but I got to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
Not a good movie, but I will 100% watch it every time I see it somewhere. Because whenever someone goes after LA street life and gets any of it right, I'm so excited. Because Shia LaBeouf was... Like, I've known some white cholos. Like, he was a good white cholo. Like, and, a lot of it was kind of like, some of it wasn't so good, but some of it was great. Some of it was really funny.
Dude, I just didn't think that they developed, like, honestly, like, am I crazy? Brad, come here. So this is Brad, come here. You won't know even. So this is Brad. He's the guy who owns the building. He's my partner at the meet and 3, and he's letting me spray paint his fucking building.
Thank you, Brad. Appreciate you, man.
Rich white guys. Thank you to the rich white guy who owns the building. He's getting it painted next week, so he was kind of like, you can do whatever. He's like, literally, he was like, you're a nice kid.
This is what graffiti is all about. You find a legal wall that's going to get painted over. You get your whole crew together. You get your assistant to bring you paint. You get your assistant to buy your paint. You have someone build a PDF with your sketch, and you have a man guide you through your sketch the whole time. That's what graffiti is about. This is a good representation of graffiti. This is it.
This is it. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. This is what they say all city. This is all city.
You're all city. This is what graffiti is now, Yeah, the
Even
tax
if
collector.
It's like all city. Okay, back to the tax collector. My kind of thing was like, his dad, Wizard, from jail, released Coyote, right?
No.
Yes.
Conejo.
No, let me see. Conejo. And Conejo. And he put him up against his son to just see if he had juice.
No. Conejo was going after the old man's power structure, which is like the cartels versus Southsiders, right? And he was going after going after the old man, and it's a two-pronged fight. One part of the fight was inside, and the other fight was outside. So while his dad was fighting on the inside, his son had to fight the dudes on the outside. And
but they didn't really tell that story. I hated.
And here's what I didn't like about it. And I'm not trying to step on someone else's work. I understand that it's a hard undertaking making a film, but I think that the relationship with him and Bone should have been a little deeper, because all of a sudden he goes to Bone and is like, they took my wife, and then Bone just basically puts his whole gang up to ride for this dude. And I think their relationship could have been more explained, right? Like, why did he do this?
Yeah, what was that moment that bonded them?
Right. Why did he sacrifice the whole clique?
Out of this purple.
What?
Man.
Are you out of peach?
No, dude. Like, this is like, we don't have enough paint for the size of this piece.
Oh shit.
Oh, man.
Are we really running out of paint? Well, grab another color. It's going to be a real fucking Frankenstein piece.
No, that's fine. We got another one. This one's like, this one's even lighter. It's nice.
All right. It's nice. A lot like the ingredients for the chicken.
A lot like the ingredients. Way to go, Jason. Really brought that one home.
I guess we underbought on the paint.
We underbought. We didn't understand. We didn't respect the amount of paint it was going to take.
It's not Lisa's fault. I didn't tell her to buy doubles, but it should have got. I was trying to be frugal. Don't do that, Matty. Stop doing that. Every time you go back over something you painted, you're adding more. You just don't repaint.
I wasn't.
You were.
Okay. That's like when the cops come up, I was like, I wasn't
doing
it. That's me practicing. That was me practicing.
I got a funny story. I was in Japan with the homie Taco, and I was in Japan, and this was when we were out there for Born and Raised in YG. We did a collaboration with him, and I shot a music video off of YG's album. This is many years ago, and I was out there with Taco, did all the extra plugging, and I was out there with Taco, and I was acting up, and I was catching a tag on a parking meter in Japan.
Yeah,
broad daylight, catching a tag with Taco kind of looking out, and did it right in front of a Japanese cop. And the Japanese cop comes up to me and goes, he points to me and he points to the meter. And something came over me, and maybe because I've seen the abuse the Japanese cops have taken on Jackass, and I know the Japanese cops won't shoot me, so my answer to the cop was no. And he again goes, he kind of says something in Japanese, and he points to the meter, and he points to me, and he's kind of motioning to me as if he's going to put his hands on me in some way, but not really. And I just said to him, no, absolutely not. Like, I literally
in Japan, you're literally a giant.
Yeah, I'm a giant person. And I literally just said to him, no. Like, not even no, I didn't do it. Like, this is not happening. And he just gave up and walked away. You need to
go away from me.
He just walked away. He was like, he just didn't want to deal with it. I don't know why. I've never seen anything like this in my entire fucking life. But he basically just, you can get busted for graffiti in Japan and go to Japanese jail. People do it. You know what I'm saying?
Japanese
that's
jail.
not a good way to spend your time.
Isn't it just jail?
Huh?
Of course, Japanese jail is Japanese. Okay, look at this two-tone.
Okay.
Look at this. I don't want to start floating my own boats.
Yeah, let's not start sucking your own knob right now, because it's not much to look at.
Wait, I forgot to fill in this.
I mean, I think the mistake that was made here was that I picked out a lot of paint. What are you doing? Don't do that. You're not ready to do that, Matty. Don't waste that paint.
Right here? No, just right here.
No, just make that the R. Just make that the R. Fuck it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's get another color for your fill-in.
Okay.
So yeah, and then my Japanese, my vision of Japanese jail is kind of like, seems like it'd be really nice. Like, it's really nicely built.
Be really comfortable.
Really comfortable. You get really nice sushi, and
I got a yellow.
And they make you do Tai Chi.
Yellow?
No, I don't think we're ready for yellow. Pink? Is that the only color we have in the orange family?
This is the last there.
What? What the fuck? They really did underbuy, because I picked like 20 colors. I guess.
Yeah, they underbought. That's a Lisa thing. They really underbought.
I guess.
Look at this, even behind me. This looks so sick. This looks like I'm on the streets of this is like the Venice Pavilion.
You look like you look like you're in a really bad like Chinese graffiti movie about like a gang. You look like a gang leader in a Chinese mafia movie who's just doing his piece before he kills all his subjects.
You know, everybody needs help. I need help sometimes, and sometimes I want to talk to a professional because my friends just will tell me to shut up, and they don't really listen. So I need somebody to really tell me what time it is. And BetterHelp can help you, and it can help me too. Did you know that BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist?
You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's a professional counseling done securely online. There is a broad range of expertise. There is a broad range of expertise available, which may not be locally available in many areas.
You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed.
It's more affordable than traditional online counseling, and financial aid is available. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy.
You can visit their website and read their testimonials that are posted daily, and that's not an exaggeration. People love this service.
BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit betterhelp.com/PTA. That's better, H-E-L-P, and join the over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states.
There's a special offer for Powerful Truth Angels listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/PTA. That's betterhelp.com. PTA.
That's betterhelp.com/PTA. 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 betterhelp.com/PTA.
Get help. You need it.
You do need help. Everyone needs fucking help. Get some fucking help.
Everybody needs help.
Everybody
does.
I need help.
Let me tell you a secret. Everybody does. Okay, so now I do the middle.
What colors do we have? Let's take a look at your colors because the
colors
are all upside down.
I got pink. I got like pink, kind of like a light purple, dark purple, pink. I got pink, yellow, purple, dark purple, light purple, and like a weird other cream.
All right, let me see here.
They really fucked me on this.
Let's pull out the purples and the yellows. Let's get all the light colors that are going to be in your filling and put them by your piece. So we're not going back and forth.
Okay, so I got my yellow out. So
no.
Yellow
get
across.
all your paint. This thing is going so sideways. So
Two-tone. Fast. It's not so sideways. This is. We're going to reach the climax. Okay, this is like we're putting in the work right now.
I know. I'm just trying to maintain the integrity of your filling. It's really hard. I don't know if yellow is the right move, but fuck it, just go yellow.
So where do I put yellow?
Put yellow next level up. It's like a Neapolitan ice cream popsicle. Just go up.
Okay.
Don't worry about fading it together either. So yeah, just go fill the next half all yellow.
Oh, I went over some.
It's all right. See, this is why this is literally watching paint dry. I don't think that this is. I don't know about this show.
What's about? I love your second guessing. I stand by you the whole time cooking it. We're still cooking, baby.
We're cooking.
All
right.
Cooking.
Well, maybe you'll be able to pull something off here, but right now it's looking pretty bleak.
Why is it looking bleak? What do you mean?
Did they give you any different options in caps? Because if you get a softball cap, you can fill that shit in pretty quick.
I can go faster.
Yeah, that's fine.
Really
just do it the way
dialogue.
You're doing it. Just do it. I might have made. This might have been too complex of a dish for you to cook. I might have made it too big. The letters too much style.
No, we're good.
All right. You feel good about it?
I feel great about it. What do you mean?
All right. You're going to have him preserve this wall. Have him paint around everything but this piece. And tell him it's a landmark.
Yeah.
Or just pay for this wall and just have it removed and ship it to your farm.
I'll just ship this to that's what I want. I want this on my farm for sure.
Yeah. You want to have a nice practice wall at your house. So yeah, The Tax Collector. You watch that on Apple TV?
Yeah, I rented it and it's trash. It was just not good.
I mean, he does really good. The director does really good LA kind of crime shit.
That's what I thought. I was just like, I didn't think that they built out like, I was just like, this heaven and hell shit that came into play. And it was just like, and the thing about like his voodoo fucking sacrifice scene.
Yeah.
I was just like, that was so much like Marked for Death. Whereas it's like, that's straight out of like Steven Seagal shit, right? With the fucking, when they did the black chicken with the Rasta guys. And
right.
It's just like, I don't know. I think they touched on so many good things, but it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it was the editing. I don't know. It was just like, it seemed like it like, and as soon as Creeper died, I was just like, oh. So it's just now this guy's on a redemption thing. Now this guy's just solo and then he teams up with the Bloods. And I was just like, is this a weird Unity thing? Or like, I just didn't understand, like once again, like they should have went more into detail of like why, like did homie fucking save the Blood guy's fucking life or something? Or
right.
Like,
why was Bone so down for Creeper? And I thought that the main character was too pretty, even though he was, he was too cute. But I got to tell you, Dave Ayer did, I think his name's Dave Ayer. He did, let me look at this. He did a movie called Harsh Times, okay, which is a similar theme. It has a white cholo, and it's Christian Bale, okay? And Christian Bale, you gotta keep in mind, Christian Bale is an English person who played a white cholo.
Australian.
He's not Australian. He's English.
No.
Christian Bale?
Is
Jason,
Australian.
can you fact check that, please? Christian Bale plays a white cholo, and he does it so good. Like, it's so pitch perfect, in my opinion, that it carries the entire movie. And that movie I actually really like watching also because he really captures a lot of the street shit. He gets a lot of it right. There's nothing worse than when you watch a film and they show gang members and they just, they're just dressed wrong, or they have, or it's like they have ponytails and like no one in that neighborhood would have a ponytail or whatever. Gangs have a very specific style per neighborhood, per demographic, per area, per geographic location. And when they fuck it up, it really takes you out of the film. But, I guess not a lot of people know what those details are. So
no, a lot of them were white people watching it.
Right.
I've never been to L.A. Imagine
Christian
nobody's been
English,
to L.A.
Of course.
Nobody understands. See, he's Australian.
He's not Australian. He'll kill you if you
is.
say that. Have you ever heard it? Did you remember when he melted down on the set of Terminator?
Yeah, I'm Batman.
It was like one of the early. No, it wasn't on Batman. I think it was on Terminator. One of the Terminator movies. It was one of the early kind of like.
Yeah, the lighting thing.
Right, and there's like a pre-canceling thing, but like I understand his pain because he's such a high pressure good actor. Like he's so good. The dude lost 80 pounds to in that movie where he's just like gone.
The mechanic.
Is that it? Where he just became a skeleton and then he pumps back up to be Batman. I mean, the amount of discipline it takes to put your body through that stuff is just, you have to be on the edge of a razor. Now, I don't know if that gives you
just paid millions of dollars.
What's that?
Or just paid millions of dollars to only focus on a film for 2 years.
Yeah, but it's still hard.
Oh.
If it's so easy to
if I got paid millions of dollars to spend 2 years getting my body fucking sweet for a fucking 30-day shoot, come on.
No, dude.
Come on.
If all it takes is money to make you thin, then why did Oprah struggle for so long with her weight? And she's been rich forever.
She likes chocolate bars. She likes gummies.
We all like gummies.
She likes eating gummies. Look at this shit. This shit's fire.
Oh, hey.
What? Two-tone. Keep it going.
I was going to talk about something about...
There's going to be a lot of editing. There's going to be a lot of editing.
Well, really...
My yellow's out now.
He's out of yellow.
My yellow.
The problem is...
I like this. Every time, whenever I'm done a layer, that's one can.
Fuck.
Is that what graffiti does? Do you just throw your cans down?
Yeah, you just chuck them in the street. You did graffiti writers definitely litter the yards or the places they be with the cans.
I'm on 6, so I think I'm gonna do a pink. I got my pink.
Yeah.
And then I got my cream.
Don't use that hot pink.
Let's keep it going.
Don't use that hot pink. I repeat.
Okay, I got this other pink.
You're gonna need that hot pink for a border.
Purple. Okay.
Yeah, use that purple.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go.
These cans are really not. I guess it's my fault, man. I should have had her double up on the paint. I thought it would be enough. It's been a while.
No, it's fine.
You have 2 blacks and 2 whites, though.
Yeah.
This thing really does look like Neapolitan ice cream at this point. You're going to want to go over that line, that black line. Now, here's the thing. Don't respect too much of those outlines, Matty.
Okay.
You see that black, see those black lines that you're leaving inside the M? You're going to want to go over those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's not what your finished piece. Not totally, just up to there. Stop. Now go to the one on the left. The one on the left. Clean it up. Yeah. Clean it up, you swine. There you go. Cover it. What are you doing? Don't leave it. Cover that black line. There you go. Cover it. Cover it entirely. Yeah, nice. See all that mess in there? You don't want it to be too messy.
Yeah, that's right. Because I'm going to go over it again. Save it.
This looks like a wonderful sweater. This thing could be a wonderful. What do they call those furry sweaters? An Angora. Nice Angora sweater your grandma would wear. You know. Yeah. Did you have you reached out to David Cho yet about coming on the show?
Not really.
Okay.
I hit him up once, but
he's not going for it. Yeah, I like when I hit people up for the podcast and then you just get crickets. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, Zach Fox. I hit up Zach Fox. I was like, hey, what's up, dude? He's like, yo, what's good? And then I was just like, you want to come on the pod? And it was just like, bye.
Yeah. Yeah, I get a few people I've reached out to like do a little pod exchange, and it's just like, and the thing is, I'll be like, I'll just throw it out there again, you know. I'll wait. It just crosses my mind, and because in my mind, I can't understand how anyone could say no, and I just go, well, hey, what's up? Are we doing this? And there's crickets again, and I just I let it die for another few months, and then it crosses my mind another time. I'm just like, you know.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere, bro.
Yeah, and I just reach out again because, you know, I just forget. I forget that it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody wants to get down with what we get down with. Not everybody wants to be as part of a stellar cast with amazing guests, great topics, great activities, and just an overall wonderful purview of the spiritual world of America and beyond, and the things that are happening in California, the fire tornadoes and people's entire properties burning, including all his cock rings and teak butt plugs that you smoke bong loads out of.
How's that? Are we getting money? Is Dad getting some money?
No, not a lot of money.
Okay, we'll get him some more money.
It's underwhelming. We did about, if I can check right now, he started with 20. I think we tacked on maybe 10, which I was hoping to hit 40 total, right? So the old man.
Yeah, we'll pump it up.
Oh, I'm not done. I'm going to have to do, I'm going to start exhausting avenues. I'm going to start slanging shit. I'm just going to collect some cash because the thing is for the old guy.
We should start rolling on dudes. I'll come to LA. We'll do some work. Max collect, you know?
We'll do some home invasions for the old man.
Yeah.
That's a smart move. I think that's a good decision right now, is just to make a strong detour into crime.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to take, to be honest.
Well, by the time this comes out, oh shit, we're doing good. Holy shit.
Right?
Yo,
you take a back step?
Something happened.
Take a back step? What? Something happened. What happened?
We're
making a good fucking piece.
I mean, by the time this comes out, we'll have hit the 40K goal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, holy
something happened to
shit.
your dad.
Damn, my friend's mom dropped in 500. That's fucking sick. I gotta say again.
I still haven't even put in any money, actually. So
someone dropped in. I can't. Is this $1 or $1,000? This is $1,000. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro, it's all over my social media too.
Lisa Keshawar's rack is major. Yeah, you haven't put in yet, have you? That's interesting.
I haven't put in the hat.
Anonymous, $1,000. Someone's dropping racks right now.
That's me.
That's not you. You're not.
That was me.
You would never anonymously donate to anything.
I only anonymously. I never put my name when I donate. Actually.
Oh man, fucking Jesse, fucking Jesse put in my man. I gotta tell you, it's so touching seeing people donate to the old fart, because you know you don't have to, and it's easy to ignore these things, but people have donated, and it warms my heart. It really does.
How do you feel about this piece? Who cares about your dad's fucking burnt down house?
Okay.
How about this piece? Talking about your goddamn dad's burnt down house. How about this graffiti piece?
Let's look at this piece. Let's focus on what's really important.
Yo, check this out. Are you seeing this shit? What page are we on? Okay, I'm almost on, dude. I'm on 7. I'm on 7.
This is amazing. You're gonna be done with your filling,
dude. Okay, let's get. I'm gonna put cream on top. Yeah.
Yeah, put the cream on top of that shit.
Yeah.
Who's that in the background?
Who's
that?
Fucking grease bag, Lisa.
Is that Lisa? Get her. Can you tell her to jump in the shot with you while you're painting?
Jump in the shot. Come here, Lisa.
Let's get a look at the gorgeous Lisa.
Two Tone's horny. He wants to look at you. He said he wants to see the gorgeous. He has a crush on Lisa. Two Tone, you keep your wiener in a fucking muzzle.
Is that white? Tell Lisa to come in the shot, please.
Lisa, come in the shot. Two Tone wants to talk to you.
You should have Jackie come in too.
Jackie.
How do you feel about this, Lisa? Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa Kanemoto, ready to explode. Lisa, make me some pizza. Hi, Lisa.
He said he wants you to make some pizza.
Lisa, I really want her to clean out my ears with her kit one day.
He really, on the pod, he wants a Japanese ear cleaning.
Where's Jackie?
My stool.
I've never seen a clear picture of Jackie because every time she's in our FaceTimes, in our Zoom calls, her camera's pixelated.
Huh?
This is nice.
You're gonna run out of that.
I'm gonna run out of this?
Yeah.
Why?
You just started using it.
I just started using it. Yeah, I don't need to hold the thing anymore. I gotta get in. I'm getting into this. I just threw the pad down.
I knew that. I knew at some point you were gonna do that.
I've been holding on to this stupid fucking thing.
You know we're going off the rails. We don't need a fucking sketch.
I'm fucking graffiti man now. Now. This is
hold on.
All city.
The saddest part about Matty. The saddest part about this piece is about to happen when you finish filling in. The hardest and saddest part.
Why? What do you mean?
You'll see. We got to do the outline in the shadow, and it's going to be very sad.
Don't ruin it. I like it like this. Or is this whack?
What? The coloring? Oh no, it's dog shit.
It's dog shit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's dog shit.
But it might have some value, when you're done. If you can pull off, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you can pull off a halfway decent outline, it's all gonna be redeemable. You're filling in all this stuff, all this weird wonky shit that's happening. If you can do a halfway decent outline with some sense of perspective and a decent shadow, you can pull this off. And then you'll do a border at the very end. So it's gonna be something. You're gonna be proud of yourself. While the rest of the graffiti world laughs. I'm also
Why isn't there like mechanized spray paint?
There is that one. There's that Wesley Snipes movie in the future where the spray paint comes out of the ground. There is. You know who does that shit? That dude Katsu does painting with drones. It's fucking amazing. I love it. That dude.
Really?
You ever seen that guy's shit?
Nah.
I don't know him personally, but I follow his page and I love. He does all this like drone graffiti. It's very smart, and then he does like these tag things where people put on a little hazmat suit and tag in his studio. Like his take on graffiti is kind of some sort of postmodern art, which I don't even know if that makes sense. I just threw those words in there, but his take on graffiti is something else is sick because he can also write. So he's not like some like tourist coming in and doing graffiti. Like he's a real writer, and he does all this really
like
bizarre shit. He paints with drones. It's fucking tight. And he paints dicks.
Like I'm going to be out of this paint in 1 second. This is shit.
Yeah, the paint situation's bad. This is very toy to have not enough paint.
That's, well, no, I got 2 letters left. I might have enough.
Maddie, you got it.
Looking...
Maddie, listen to me. Maddie?
Yeah?
Can you listen to me? You see all those black lines in the R? No, don't do that. God damn it. Maddie.
No, what do you mean?
You see the black lines in the R? You left in all the lines. You got to take them out. See in the A?
Oh, yeah.
You have to break the hot dog. Break the hot dogs. There you go. Connect the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Now see, that's a letter, my dude. You're making a piece.
Oh, I need purple.
You need that purple, my guy.
I need that purple. Okay,
you're burning.
I got you. I'm burning. Where's my purple?
You're gonna be granted submission and entrance into some of the top graffiti crews in the world when this piece comes out. They're gonna come knocking on your door. They're gonna ask you to join, and you're gonna say no. I'm in PTA crew.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, get the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, fuck you. And then you're gonna have beef. Listen, one of the biggest parts of graffiti.
Who am I getting beef with? Who am I getting beef with?
It's who. Some other guy probably writes Marty who's gonna have beef with you. Someone else from Fort Erie is gonna get.
My R is not nice.
No, but you can fix it with the outline.
Dude, I'm stoked right now. This is looking so fire.
Listen, I got to talk to you about one of the biggest parts of graffiti is beef, okay? And
yeah, I need my orange. Where's my orange? Keep talking.
Well, the thing is, once you start writing and you get into the social world of graffiti, you know, when I was a kid, the beef would start with phone calls, right? You start calling people's houses because everyone lived with their parents. And I wouldn't do that, whatever you're doing right now, but whatever.
No, no, it looks good.
No, it doesn't. So what people would do is the beef would start as a kid when you're in high school and you get a hold of some other writer's number and you would give them a call and you'd start talking shit and call them a toy and whatever, and then that would start a beef.
You'd be like, "Are you sleeping right now? Are you comfortable?
Yeah,
You're never gonna be comfortable again.
You want to catch some fucking
I'm in the
Z's?
streets.
Yeah, on the streets.
You want to fucking catch a fade? I'll fuck it. You know, that's what I'd say.
You want to catch a fade, right? Which is, you know, goes both ways. Could be a fight or it could be a fade and a piece. Who knows?
I want to cut your hair.
Or a bald fade.
No,
right.
what is it?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing with graffiti beef is, you know, a lot of the beefs spill out.
My buddy, I'm not gonna say his name, but in Toronto one time, my buddy had graffiti beef.
Yeah.
And he was at our bar, and he was like, "Yo," he called me from home. He called me. I was at home. He's like, "Yo, what's his face is here? He's outside the bar, and he's got a hammer. Can you come down and fucking help me?"
Yeah.
And I was just like, "What?"
Yeah.
And I had to go down to the fucking bar and tell this dude that, like, it was fucking go time because he wasn't going to touch my boy. And, you know, I had to tell him to get the fuck out. And it was so funny because he had his backpack and he had his hand, like, in his backpack. He had, like, a ball peen hammer. And I like, rolled up. I was just, like, a couple blocks away from the bar.
Yeah.
And I, like, roll up. And I had to help my buddy out because I knew he's not tough. So I was just like, but he's like one of those cocky guys who's not that tough, who obviously didn't want to take a licking. So he like called me and I like rolled up because I used to buy drugs from that graffiti guy and I fucking hated him. So I was just like, I'll fucking squash this fool. So I like rolled up and I was just like, you're not doing fucking jack shit. And I, protected my buddy.
Guess what, Matty? Congratulations, you just started a beef.
Who's got beef?
That guy's gonna see this. He's gonna feel threatened.
He's gonna remember.
He's gonna feel disrespected, and now you're gonna have a beef because now you're in graffiti. So now with all the shit going on in your life, you're gonna have to deal with some guy come up to you with a ball peen hammer.
Yeah, that's okay. I can do that.
And beefing, and you're gonna have to add to your staff security guards because you're too old to get in fights.
Look, my shit's done.
It's not done. It's so far from done. It's scary how much more you have to do with this thing. And I'm also fearful for Jason's editing because this is a lot of dead air. This piece is, it looks like, this is what this looks like so far. It looks like you just smoked a whole bag of dust and found some paint in your garage and said, I'm a genius.
Marty!
Okay, Marty.
Okay, so now I'm done.
Nope. I need you to listen to me. I need you to really listen for once in your life, okay?
Okay, I'm listening.
You're gonna create a series of lines that are all the same length. Okay, look at my PDF. I did a whole page on shadows. Okay.
On shadows.
A note on shadows. You want to create a shadow of the letters, an off-center version of the outline using horizontal, equidistant lines from the axis points, all moving in the same direction and angle.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know if you do. Okay.
So
this is where you this is where you sink or swim. Well, actually, no. Before you do that, you want to do a black outline.
Okay, so another black outline.
You want to
another black outline. Okay.
Well.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. Be careful. Okay. Look at him. That's really nice, Matty. That is really fucking nice. All right, now be careful when you bring it in here and bring it to a point. Stop.
If you do the dossier, if you complete The Marty 1 original. Made by the iconic Two-Tones.
Two-Tan. Yeah.
Two-Tan Tam Sam. You know, if you get that, then you get a lifetime of Born and Raised.
No.
You get lifetime of Matty Matheson cookbooks. You get a lifetime. I'll come to your house every weekend and cook for you.
Yes.
And,
yes. Okay.
And
you can throw them one of your kids. You have a lot of extra.
My next kid. I got my next kid's yours. You
yeah,
can
shoot
even
that
have
kid.
My next baby.
Yeah.
You can take my newborn baby. It's not even born yet, but like when that baby's born, I know it's gonna. 3 kids is a lot.
It's gonna rock, and that kid's gonna rock. That kid's gonna be tight. It's gonna be healthy. You know, you do make cute children, and they like Mac is a fucking unit. In the R.
Yeah, I gotta fix that a bit, eh?
Yeah, it's a real mess. Now here's a way you can fix it.
It's a little wormy.
What you can do, Matty.
Yeah.
Okay, you know the initial hot dog of the R?
Yeah.
If you can you see where it stops?
I can pull that R up. I can pull that arm up. We're on 10% on that phone. So I'm going to pull the R up, and then I can put in a middle color.
No.
In between the A and the R.
No. You're just going to fill it in. You're going to make that line totally cohesive. It's just like an arch.
This?
Yeah.
This?
Follow it through. No.
Yeah.
The original hot dog, right? Which is the R.
This guy.
You see how it gets really bulbous into the A?
And then I'll get rid of this line.
No. Listen to me.
Okay. Yeah.
You're going to just you see how that hot dog is just a curve? It's like a really wide C.
Yeah.
You're going to follow that arc and just fill everything else in black.
Yeah.
Make one line, not in the A.
I'm just fixing that A.
All right. With what? Don't start cutting back yet, but you will.
Okay.
So look, go to the
right
R.
Right here, two-tone. I'm going to do a line here.
That's it, dude. And you connect that shit, and then you fill in between the R and the A with black, and you're good. No, not a...
No? That's not it? Is this the chicken in the sink? Is this the chicken in the sink?
Fuck it. It's supposed to be curved. Fuck it.
It is curved.
Let it ride, I guess.
That's not curved?
You can't unring that bell, my friend.
Marty!
Now just fill it in between. This is your first. What? Fill that all in black in between, yeah. When I was a kid and I started getting tattoos, I was so into graffiti and so stupid that I wanted to get a tattoo. Huh?
Where's your graffiti tattoo? Where's your graffiti tattoo?
Can I finish a sentence? I wanted to get a tattoo of myself. This is what I wanted to get. I was probably still a teenager. I want to get a tattoo of myself. And in the tattoo, I'm tearing apart my own chest to reveal the inside of my body is a rotating cog with 6 spray can colors, and the colors are going out through hoses into the veins of my body and my blood. And I was going to be opening my body and going, because that was the tattoo I wanted to get on my arm. Like, all my tattoos are dumb as shit. But that would have been, I almost wish I had it because it would be that stupid. Because it would be something that I could pull out and show people.
Dude.
That's how badly
that's like a tattooer's worst nightmare, because every person's just like, I want, like, this is like an eagle soaring into my grandfather's soul. Like, I just want my grandfather's soul.
Yes.
And you're just like, and they're just like, and I need a ship. He was really into ships.
Yes.
And
the one thing I learned about being in a tattoo shop, and I was an apprentice, and I did like 10 tattoos, and I was apprenticing at a shop, was, before I did the apprenticeship, I would come in and be like, this is what I want. I want the, I need this, I need a rose, and in the middle of the rose is an eyeball, and there's a banner that says this. And I realized it doesn't fucking matter. You just go in and be like, give me a sick rose. Give me the best rose you can do. Give me and because people come in and they want, like, they try to jam 10 pounds of shit in a fucking 3-pound bag. And it's a complete nightmare because tattoos are fucking stupid. Just get some dumbass tattoo that says something stupid and keep it moving, because you're going to regret it all later anyways. Right, Matty?
Yeah. Absolutely. Look at my entire body. Now
If
I'm in a position where my entire body is covered.
It's
and
covered.
I literally just have to fill up like every single little spot because it just annoys
Are you still getting tattooed?
I get tattooed like once a year. I'll go
You
on
do?
like a kick once a year.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah. Like now I'm filling up like I don't know. Yeah, it's like once a year I get like a rush and I'll go get tattooed like a bunch of times and just but I'm getting tattooed like I'm literally like people are just like drawing at me at this time where it's like I don't really have space for pieces. So it's just
Doesn't
like
matter.
people are just like I'm like put a bunch of flowers around here, put some butterflies. Like just put like some stuff. I'm just getting stuff. Literally,
I mean,
I'm just getting
at this
stuff.
point, having a tattoo is like having a hoodie. Like it doesn't. There's no.
No,
you know,
it
I think.
doesn't
Like
matter. There's
I lived
nothing
in
to
a,
it.
Yeah, like when I was started getting tattoos, the whole story was if you go below your t-shirt line, you'll never get a job. So like I tattooed, to my elbow, and then I made the jump to tattoo my forearms, and I was like, it's on. Like I'm never fucking adapting to society, man. And then like
That's like that's this right here.
What, that chubby turtle on your elbow?
Yeah, the armband is what I got it on my forearm. My first tattoo was on my forearm, so there was no turning back.
No turning back.
Because when I got this in 97, so it was just like that was my whole thing was I wanted to ruin it. I wanted to like kind of jump off, and I was like the coolest thing ever was like that getting a forearm tattoo, and then I ended up getting the stupidest forearm tattoo ever. I should have just got like an eagle. Like I was the thing that like wanted to get an idea. Getting ideas is stupid. Like go pick Flash.
It's so
all you
dumb.
want to do is get Flash. You want a rose, a dragon, an eagle, a snake, a skull. There's like 10 tattoos, actually. That's it.
There really is.
You just keep getting,
and
there's
10
those.
tattoos, and then there's finding someone who can do good handwriting and just write something. Doesn't matter what it is. The best thing about being in a gang is you can get the best tattoos. There's endless amounts of shit you can get. If you're in a gang, you can get huge letters everywhere because letters are in my opinion, I love letter tattoos. And I'll say this, if I could take a pill and erase everything, all my tattoos, I would do it. And I would start from scratch and I'd have maybe 3 tops. Maybe 3 tattoos at this point.
Sometimes I wish I was just like, once again, like I wish I could just have like an eagle, a panther.
How cool is that?
Dude.
How cool would it be to have right here, you just have a panther head, and then you have maybe like, some type on your neck, and then you're done. Like, it's just beautiful. Like that's the look. Yeah. That's the best way to get tattooed, but few people do that. Like old sailors used to do it. They'd have like, one anchor and, a fucking, they tattoo their penis look like an elephant trunk, and then they'd be like, I'm set. Yeah.
Well, there's all those old British guys. Like, I think still the coolest, like you're talking about text. Like one of this guy from like Bristol or some shit, like some iconic guy. I forget his name, but he had just like script. He had like a scroll, and his whole body was like the 10 Commandments or something. And it's like his whole body was, or just it was like a prayer or something. But it was like it's like the toughest tattoo ever. Or
have you seen that?
Dude,
the Burt Crack Christmas tree grizzly bear tattoo?
Yeah, it's insane.
It's like this guy's whole fucking torso is this like jagged line grizzly bear. It's the most brutal looking thing. I mean, that shit's amazing. There was a guy from Venice, is my friend's big brother. He got an anchor that started here and just went all the way down his huge torso. Like the lines were just like this thick, just the biggest, heaviest anchor just on his whole fucking torso. It's just, and that I remember at that time it was like, who can get the biggest tattoo possible,
Yeah.
And
that's the thing. It was just like I just wanted to fill it up. Like I was like getting tattooed. I just wanted to fill it up, man. And now I'm just like at a spot where I'm just like, yeah. And it's just like I got my hands. Like it's so funny. Like even like when I got my hands tattooed when I was 24.
Yeah.
And I remember it was the craziest thing to like everybody in my crew. Like I was like the first person like with my hands done. And it was like the craziest thing. And then I got like my whole head's done. And like everyone was just like, I was like 25 when I got my entire head done. And everyone's like, that's so crazy. Like it was crazy. It was kind of crazy because it was just like, it was like back when it was still like, I didn't know if I was going to be somebody. I didn't know if I was going to be, like it didn't really matter, but it's just like, it was one of those commitment things where I was just like you had to go so hard because everyone was getting tattoos. So you're like, I'm going to get my whole head. And then it's just like, I was so lucky. Like the thing that I'm so happy for is like, I'm pretty close with like face tattoos. I have some tattoos like up on my chin and on my forehead and like some stuff, but I'm so happy that I didn't fucking, do the whole face thing. Cause there were so many times where I'm like, I really wanted something just written across my forehead. Like really, like that was something I fought with for a long time where I was just like, I wanted, like Lars from Rancid, like he's just got skunks tattooed across his forehead, like in his hairline kind of. So it was like he could have like slicked back cool hair and then it was like a tattoo hanging out. I thought that was like literally the coolest. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And I was just like, I'm going to get my forehead tattooed. And I'm just like, now everyone literally is just like, looks like a fucking Chipotle bag on their face. And it's just like, it's so fucking stupid. And it's not stupid. It's just like, once again, it's just like a thing is kind of dust.
Matty.
Where
no,
it's
it
just
just
like
evolves. It doesn't matter.
Acts, they're both gone.
Okay. I don't know how we ran through that much black. It's crazy. Well, you get the concept of a shadow now.
Yeah.
And
does this one okay? Because I'm gonna do shadow and red.
Yeah. I mean, that's as good as it's gonna get. But let's finish the M. Let's start with the M. So go to the top of the peak of the M and do the same thing. Kick a line out and trace the outline back to the. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Now, follow it. Mimic it. No. What are you doing? Look at the outline that does not match the outline. Match it. Yes. Don't like do that. What? No, don't do that. What are you doing?
But I don't.
You're not following. Don't add the other side. That's not how 3Ds work. Just stick to that side.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Now fill that in with that dark cherry.
Yeah.
You don't know when I was young and I'd see fools that were heavily tatted, I would be like, you just think that you're like, that dude's into some shit I don't even know about, right? But all it is he just has a lot of tattoos. Like doesn't really.
Yeah.
Sometimes it means something out here. Most times it doesn't. Not anymore. It used to mean something. Like when I go somewhere and see a dude with a tattoo on his earlobe or his neck when I was a little kid, that shit was legit. Because you're like, that motherfucker always was someone that did time and always was someone that did something probably in correlation to those tattoos usually, right? And then after the 90s, it just
What's the earlobe? What's the earlobe thing? Is the earlobe thing like a teardrop?
No, I don't know what the fuck it means, but I remember specifically being in Rite and seeing this old cholo with like a tattoo on his earlobe and a tattoo above his eye. And at that time, nobody had that. The only people that had face tats were like the most criminal of criminals. Like it was just like a warning sign, like just avoid, like don't fuck with me, Yeah. And now it's just like you can be like a sweet like 16-year-old girl and just tattoo your eyeballs, like tattoo your face and says,
No, it's crazy.
Whatever.
It's just scripty
what do you think of this piece? Look at that R.
That R's bad.
Look at the R you did. Look at that R. Do you have any regrets?
For first time, I'm very happy, but that R is Banana Town. That R on the streets, that's what they say when you're really fucking up shit. They're like, that's Banana Town. So that is like, that R is like, if I would get my hand slapped. If I was like in the streets with my crew, somebody from PTA, like somebody, like if you were physically there, you would have walked over and you would have been like, no. And you would have slapped me on the wrist and been like, now you fucked yourself. That R looks like literally, it looks like, who's that idiot from the Muppets with the Gonzo?
It does. It looks like Gonzo's nose. It really does. It really looks like it embodies Gonzo. That R. The R is definitely Gonzo.
Marty. I can be a little playful because Marty is playful, but it's still. Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing. Since doing this, I legitimately. Obviously, it's my narcissistic, like I can do everything, but I'm looking at walls and I'm gonna go hit that. Like later, I'm gonna go buy some paint. I'm gonna go like hit that wall. Like I'm driving around on I'm because I've been like cruising around on my motorcycle a lot, so I'm like by myself riding down these I'm like riding down like country roads. I'm like I see like an old barn, and I'm like I'm gonna hit that barn later. I'm coming back here. I was like, there's nobody from mine, and I'm just like hitting old barns. There's not
on a motorcycle, like you're driving through the country on a motorcycle with a can full of fucking mullet like high-end spray paint, just spray painting people's barns. And like the thing about it is, the funny thing about graffiti is like when I got sober, I would talk to Alexis about things that you shouldn't be doing as a sober person, and I'd be like, yeah, and he'd tell me like not to do graffiti, and I couldn't even wrap my head around it. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you're destroying someone's property. I'm like, I'm making it better. Like, what are you talking? Like, I never once.
I'm putting my name on it.
Yeah, I never thought the whole time I did graffiti that I was doing anything wrong. I just knew it was illegal, but I was like, this is completely right. Like, I should be doing this, and everyone here is the only people that shouldn't be doing graffiti are the ones that suck at it, right? But I should be doing it all the time. And then you realize that, like, if you were doing this to someone's building, they gotta fucking fix it. They gotta come back.
It's the worst. It's 100% vandalism. It's literally just vandalism.
There's something great about it, though. It's so liberating to go destroy someone else's shit. You know what I mean? So what else? What other movies have you watched, Matty? Anything good? Back to the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
This is the best podcast I've ever done.
This is the worst podcast we've ever done in the history of our podcast show.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, because there's no talking. It's just us trying to focus on you painting because it's so hard to do. It's a very hard thing to do.
It's so hard to do.
It is.
It's so hard to do.
It's
very well. Exactly. It's very hard to do. I need water. I haven't had water today.
He has no water. He's got no supplies.
Water?
Give him a mocha latte.
Water. Give me a mocha latte.
Get him some gummy bears. Oh, it's okay. It's starting to make some sense. Let's do the inside leg of the R.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the shadow really helps it a lot. So the inside, okay, that's good. That's smart. Now, when I say don't do anything else to that hot dog, do the other, don't paint. Show me where you're going to paint before you paint. I don't want you to fuck this up.
Okay, I don't want to fuck it up either. Marty 1 doesn't want to fuck up. I want to be in PTA.
I mean, you're already in PTA. You're a founding member. You can never get booted out of PTA unless I boot you. I get beef, and I boot you somehow.
You don't want beef with me, bro. Okay, next.
All right, so the inside of the leg.
Yeah.
I don't see what you're doing. Cameraman? There we go.
Cameraman,
that's good. That's good.
Painting.
Good job. Good job. Now think about the inside of the leg. Follow that line. It's parallel the whole time. Parallel. Holy shit. That's the best one you've done. And the cleanest line you've done, Matty. That is the cleanest fucking line you've done yet.
I wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, you went zen.
I went full graffiti.
This is now a graffiti painting podcast. Can we just get back to when we were painting in person? That was really nice. That was one of the nicest days I had in a long time.
We just like our entire our painting our whole podcast career is it's like a fallacy. It's like we don't even do it. It's like I need to be with you.
It's not a fallacy. We're rolling with the punches. We're men with one leg.
Look at that R.
Okay, now if you really want to make this make sense, you see the bottom part of the loop. Put a straight line.
Yeah, it's like.
Look at that Y. You should go to jail. You should go to jail. And not even like a funny graffiti jail. You should go to a federal penitentiary for that Y. You should be punished. You should go into some sort of gulag.
That's
a work camp.
Look at that space in between the T and the Y. That's fucked.
Dude, the Y is so fucked. The Y is just so loaded.
I fucked the biggest thing about this whole fucking piece is I fucked myself by putting that stupid. You told me to put a spray paint line over there, and then it kept pushing me, and I had that perfect wall space in between those two brick outlays. And I ended up going over I had such a perfect canvas, and I still fucked myself because I'm a fucking toy.
You did.
It's like it literally. Yeah. I could have just started over there, but you made me second guess myself. You're like, no, it'll be all fucked up. I literally could have started at the edge of that fucking brick right there, and went all the way from that brick to the other brick. I didn't think you had it.
I didn't think you had it in you to go big. I thought you were going to do a little dinky piece. And it's hard for me to judge without being in the space. I fucked you up on that. I fucked you up in two ways. I should have had you over by paint. And I was trying to be conservative.
Take accountability for my failure. I appreciate that.
I was trying to be conservative with your paint, and I should have just kept in mind that you're literally a food millionaire, and you can buy as much paint as you want forever. And I should have had you just buy pallets of paint.
Not a millionaire. Stop saying that.
A food millionaire. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, graffiti is now your life, and this is it. Now that it's in your blood, you're driving around.
Oh.
You're driving around the landscape of Canada on your motorcycle, which I think, because I see all the pictures of your motorcycle on Instagram, and I know that you have a team that puts the bike in a trailer, and then it's like 3 guys like from the Harley shop, and they're kind of annoyed, but you're paying them top dollar, and they take it to a scenic spot, and they unload the bike, and they wheel it into the woods, and they put up the kickstand, and then you take a picture with your iPhone. You go, okay, guys, back up, and you get back in your truck, and you drive to another spot, and it's never you on the bike. It's just the bike by itself, Like,
dude,
you want to fucking impress me? I want to see you do the thing that those bikers do where they stand on top of the motorcycle while it's going down the freeway. Then I'll fucking bow down.
Give me a year. Dude, I'm doing 100 miles a day. I'm doing 100 miles a day, bro.
No, you're not.
I'm riding.
You're not doing 100 miles a day.
Dude, straight up. I've done 100 miles in the last 100
Why?
miles a day in the last four days.
Why
I do
and
50,
how?
50
okay,
miles.
how did your wife?
I do 50 miles one way and 50 miles back.
And Trish is cool with you getting a motorcycle.
Yeah, I don't know. Why would she not?
I don't know, because typically wives are like, don't get a motorcycle. You're 38.
Yeah, why would she want to hold me back from something I want to do? We support each other, bro.
Well, yeah, but it's not strictly safe, right?
Well, it's as safe as anything else. Statistically.
You're right. It's as safe as walking. It's as safe as boogie boarding. It's as safe as driving a 16-ton truck. You're right. It's totally safe.
It is.
And it's very funny. I find it funny that you have a motorcycle, but I'm also not.
Go on IG. Go on IG right now. I put up a new video. Check out my video, bro.
A video of you riding your bike?
Go on my yeah. In my yard.
On your Finsta. Let me go on Matty's Finsta right now. Which no one has access to. And let me see how many followers you got, because I'm not blowing up your Finsta. I mean, you can't, even if people ask, you're private, right?
I'm private.
Oh, sick. You have 16 followers. That's a real Finsta. Okay, so let's see. Are you naked?
No.
Wait, what the fuck? This is insane. This is so funny.
Just me driving around my yard.
You're just riding on your acreage. You're riding very
50
slowly
miles.
across your lawn. This is you after you have an argument with Trish, and you're just like, I'm out of here, but you slowly ride away.
Yeah, I don't peel out. I just drive like very safely. That's how I ride. I'm very
You're like,
safe.
no, Trish, I will have more popsicles. And you just get on your motorcycle and just go, "Rrrr."
Yeah.
Holy shit. This is what it's like to be a father. You get a motorcycle and you just ride on your lawn. I love this Harley Davidson skull cap. You just like are just morphing a dog to bounty hunter. It's fucking amazing.
It's my dream. That skull cap I've been sitting on for a minute. I got that in Florida. Obviously. And I've been sitting on that for a moment. I was like, I don't know where I can ever pull this off. And I was like looking through a bunch of bins, looking for some like leather gloves. And I pulled out some leather gloves, some sick leather gloves. And then I was like, oh my God, I literally have this like Harley Eagle Born Free skull cap thing. And now I wear it. And the best thing ever is when I pull over, motorcyclists all wave at each other. It's like I get so much respect because I'm riding like a 91 fucking fat boy and not some like hipster shit. And it's just like I get so much like respect actually from like all the old timers when riding. It's pretty funny. And every time I stop, like your people are like, sick bike. And you're like, thank you. Sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you even know? I mean, the motorcycle thing is something that you're either like a biker your whole life and it's in your blood, or you make this choice in between like 37 and like 48, and you go, I need a motorcycle now. And a lot of guys do it, and there's guys that are gonna like, I'm not gonna get a motorcycle. It's just not in me to get a motorcycle because I'll fucking die. And there's guys that make that choice, and then like now I'm a motorcycle guy. I'm a weekend rider, and they get a Harley and they cruise around, and that's pretty much it's just one of those life paths that you choose. And me, I'll probably get something else. I'll probably get like a home sauna, or I'll get a truck. But I don't I don't see myself. I'll get into camping, but I don't see.
It's so fun. I'll tell you one thing. I think it's just because of where I live literally in the middle of the country. So it's just like, there's literally endless. I can drive for 4 hours and not go on a highway, not go on like literally there's not street lights. Like I can go and there's just stop signs, and I can ride for 4 hours and not even touch a street light, That's
insane.
And like that, that's the
insane.
thing that like literally like yesterday I went for a ride, literally drove for like 2.5 hours and managed to like not hit a single street light. And I'm just like in the country riding, having a fucking great time. Do you want to pause it?
No, I was gonna say fast forward. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, and it's just like the thing about the riding, I don't know, man. I honestly just think that like riding has like all the cliches. I was just like riding. It's nice. That's all. Like it
nice.
Legitimately, it's like it's really nice. But the first time I rode the Harley,
yeah,
I had a KLR. I had a KLR for like a couple years.
Yeah.
So like I rode, but I never rode like a Harley.
I love KLRs. Like KLR is like my favorite bike.
Dude, come down. You can ride mine.
I don't know what that is.
I still got it.
I have no idea what that is.
It's like one of those like enduros, it's like a big giraffe. It's really high. It's really high, and I have short fucking legs, so it's like I have to use like a curb to get onto it, pretty much.
Like I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to drive a stick automobile, so I don't know if I could ride a motorcycle ever.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people like you got like you can. Dude, you just like literally, and every time you speed up and you pinch your hand and you kick your foot up. That's all you got to do.
Look at you up on a step stool, filling in your piece, Marty. You're doing
it. Dude, Marty won. Look at this piece really coming together. And this is
I set up the color so it looks like a pack of gummy savers.
Yeah, it literally looks like worms. Also, I think that, like, obviously this is coming together way better than anybody ever dreamed. And shout out to all my graffiti writers in the world right now, because I know that you're loving this. You're soaking it up. This is like, you ate a big, greasy steak. You got blood all on the plate. You got some melted butter. You got a big piece of crusty bread. And you're soaking it up. That's what I'd lay down for you. Mm-hmm. I cooked a big, juicy graffiti steak, and now you guys get to soak it up. You get to soak it up and suck on my fucking crusty bread, because this is the #1 piece in the fucking world that just proved me wrong.
Marty, is you're going to get that hot
Marty
pink.
Won!
You're going to get that hot pink, okay?
Okay, the hot pink. Yeah, I'm in.
And now, you have to be very careful and very thoughtful. You're going to do your border, which means you're going to put an outline around everything.
Okay. Let's do it.
And that's going to clean up your black.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, dude. Crushing it. Nice. Bring it in. Now, okay. You want to stick to the black on this. Keep it tight. Stop. Now, keep in mind, don't even try to fill in those tight areas, because you don't have any black to cut back with.
Okay.
All right. So just go around don't fuck the tight areas. You're not going to be able that's not there you go. Yep. Very nice. Wow, he's doing it. He's making moves. This is why watching people paint is so boring, because there's really nothing to do here. It's just like painting is like making a tattoo. It's just like the drawing of it is fun, but the application is fucking boring and tedious. Some people like it. I didn't like it. It's hard, man. It's a long, long, hot day in the sun if you're doing a big-ass piece. Isn't it hard, Matty?
It's harder than I thought.
It's hard to go all city. You're doing good with this border, though, I got to tell you.
It's also difficult when you don't have the right fucking shit.
True. 2 cans of paint should have been enough.
Yeah, well.
I don't know if these are like small. I mean, the can looks small in your hand. You're not very big.
I'd love to see your pieces.
All my writers, you know what to do at this point. You need
Marty
to flood anyone that's watching this, anyone that's in graffiti that's seeing this at this time. I need you to jump on the socials. I need to jump on Matty's social and let him know that he's a toy. And I need you to jump on Powerful Truth Angels and let Matty know he's a toy. But more on Matty Matheson, at Matty Matheson. Just hit him with a toy. Just put toy. Just do it. Flood him with toys. Because don't let his head. The thing about graffiti is that we don't let your heads get pumped up too quick. We don't start sucking each other's dicks right away.
Yeah, and I have respect for my my graffiti elders, and obviously,
name some of the elders that you look up to in the graffiti world.
Cyber.
Cyber.
I look Cyber.
Yep.
I look up to. Do you want me to name real ones, or do you want me to make a joke?
No, name some of the. Cyber's pretty funny though. That's like a very funny. I mean, I guarantee you somebody writes Cyber, but nobody I know of.
Okay, so Cyber's my favorite.
But who are the heads? Who are
I don't
Remio?
know.
Remio's your homie?
Remio, we've never physically met.
You don't know Remio?
We've never met. But he is
Remio watches the pod. He hits me up.
Yeah.
Remio checks out the pod. He's hip.
Like, I'll say one thing. Being a kid growing up in Fort Erie and thinking like that Vice was the coolest thing ever. Watching like Unrack unfold, it was definitely, or not even unfold, just Iraq.
Okay.
Unrack.
Iraq, yeah.
That's what I said. I said Iraq. And just like seeing, like, for some reason, like that was like such a time and place for, I don't know, just like watching that happen was very cool, like early 2000s. And,
I mean, Vice's original logo is like very graffiti-esque. It might have been done by a writer. I would guess it was. Over that, and they carried it for a very long time. Varying structure. Yep. Dip back in. You got the nasty 3D shadow. All right, now let's back away and get a look at this masterpiece. Because there's a couple things we can do, but you really got there. I got to tell you pulled off a piece.
Let's see. Get the camera on the shot. This camera, not my fucking iPhone. Jesus Christ. Can you see it?
Yeah. What do you think?
Is that it? And then I just do some stuff?
Well, I mean,
I think I can tighten it up. I want to tighten it up a bit.
Yeah, get a good shot before you ruin it, but tighten it up. I mean, in a perfect world, you do some highlights, but I think you might just fuck it up with highlights. I would sign it. I'd work on the background a little bit. Let me ask you a question. If I was to give you a PDF, right? Do you think you could do this without my tutelage in your ear? Without my direction, do you think you could pull off the PDF now?
Well, yeah, I wasn't really looking at. I was like, I think I obviously I'm not like an imbecile, so I think that like I could do something like I will actually want to do another piece. I want to do okay. Well, I want to do a redemption one where I draw it. I want to draw.
I would love.
I want to draw it because I think I got my own style. I think I have my own style.
I would love it if you can use whatever resources, except for asking someone else to draw it. You can use whatever resources at your disposal to make a graffiti piece. Because I looked up how they tell you to make a graffiti piece, and if you look it up online, they tell you to do a tag and then build the letters around the tag to make the tag very thick into letters, which I don't think is good advice, because if you don't know how to tag, you're going to make shitty letters. But I would love it if you came up with your own sketch and went to the wall and did your own piece, because I'm going to tell you something. It would be night and day from what this was, because a big part of why this piece worked out, as with the chicken cacciatore, right? Because if I tried to just cook chicken cacciatore from scratch without any knowledge, it would have been a nightmare. And why this piece works out so well is because of my expert leadership,
obviously,
and tutelage.
That's why the R looks that way from your
the R is.
Tutelage.
If I was there in person, I could have made this work way better for you, because I probably would have got frustrated and just started doing it myself.
You just sit me down. It's the same way. If I would have been cooking at your house, I would have 100% just started doing it.
Taking over,
just mansplain. We both would have just mansplained each other.
We would have mansplained each other into
oh my God, Marty,
a chauvinistic K-hole.
Yeah, we're just like two alpha males slamming to get the power. The power was happening, and who loses it, who gains it. I can't believe I'm still carrying the clipboard. The clipboard is
power
ridiculous.
Dynamics, amazing.
This
is like, I gotta say, like, of all the time I spent a lot of time in my life doing graffiti, I never knew it would end up I never knew this would happen. This is bizarre. This is very funny. I hope that my people, all my homies that write, everyone that actually writes really appreciates how funny this is because it's hilarious to me watching this. I don't know if other people are going to like it. Like, I don't know if the normal person who watches this is going to even understand what the fuck is going on because it's very weird. It's a very weird thing to do.
It's very weird, but it's also like, it makes more sense like knowing that I've never actually done this before and seeing how sick this is. Because there's probably a lot of people that are going to be like, whoa, that's crazy too.
People
aren't graffiti because there's like way more people that are not into graffiti than into graffiti. So I bet there's going to be a lot of people who be like, dude, that's fucking sick, Matty. So then it's going to flip. You trying to get everyone to call me a toy. I'm going to get all my fans. Anytime somebody puts up a toy, you say ketchup. And then we splat them with ketchup. Because we're like, no.
Or they could just say king. The opposite of a toy is a king.
Yeah, so I'm king. I'm King Marty 1. And anytime somebody puts up a toy, then put in the emoji of a crown.
Connect it with the fuzziness. Yeah. Make it fuzzy. If you want it to be fuzzy, just pull the can farther away so it's looser. Not as yeah. You really want to cover all that shit. To cover those purple marks up top where you did that tag. You want maximum coverage. This is, these last moments are really what are going to define your piece. That's nice. It's really soothing watching you paint. It's like watching a feral boar try to do a crossword puzzle. Nobody told you to do that, but whatever. Listen, underneath the M, Matty, underneath the M, hey, Matty, listen to me. No, Matty, no. Underneath the M, there's a big splotch of black. I want you to fix that.
Under the M.
Fix that, please. Thank you. My wife. Now, try to see what else you can do to jazz up that background. The peach looks really nice against the hot pink. So the more peach you can kind of get up in, the more of that peach you get next to the hot pink, the more of a cool background you got. Keep it soft and fuzzy, man. I really want you to work on this left side because it's a real mess. It's just a bunch of scribble. It looks like methy, tweaky writing. Just try to make it smooth. It looks messy as shit. I know you got a lot of peach. It really looks like a roll of gummy savers, this piece. Matty, do you have to jump to get in those overalls?
I eat them. And then they just come out.
Your wife holds them for you. You jump off a ladder and just jump into them. They look like they're made of latex.
I'm out of peach.
Are you done?
Yeah, I just got my hot pink from a big tag tags.
Okay, get your hot pink. Now listen, when you do these tags, make them small.
This is my real shit.
Make them small and control them because you're gonna whack out your own piece if you do it wrong.
Okay.
I suggest doing maybe a
I want to do a Riley.
Maybe tag on the outside, yeah. Don't tag in the piece. You're not ready for that. Nice. That's how you catch a tag. Nice and slow. Not all fast like you see in the movies. You think Riley would appreciate this?
Yeah. He'd be like,
make fun of this
Marty.
piece?
He'd be like, Marty.
That's pretty nice. Very clean. Peace sign. Okay, now let's go to the right. That looks good. And you actually did a piece. Look, man, say what you want, but you did it. You finished it. It's horrible. It's the most mongoloid, toxic, Avenger-looking shit I've ever seen in my life, but you did it.
This is the greatest piece in the history of graffiti. Come at me.
Sorry, PTA. It is.
Where do I put PTA? Where do I put PATA?
To the right. To the right. Do Marty 1 to the right. To the right of the piece. Do a Marty 1 PTA crew. You earned it. Are you figuring out the perspective and like how things work,
dude,
like why things all go to the left?
Yeah. Dude,
look at you, you love it.
dude, I honestly think that T I fucked up.
This is your life. This is your new life.
I'm a graffiti writer.
You're a graffiti
and
writer.
I want all my friends. I want to unite all of the crews. That's going to be my goal. I'm going to unite all of the crews.
You're the Cyrus of graffiti.
Yeah.
Can you spray it?
I want to unite everybody. And when I come out to New York, everybody, you just hit me up. I got my backpack. I got my cans, and I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock.
As it always should. Wow. The tags are pretty fire. I gotta tell you. That's the one thing you did right. All right, now let's remove the ladder from the shot. No, you're not.
Halo?
You're not
No, that's it.
No.
Am I done?
No arrows. No arrows.
Can I do
no
a thing?
You can
Can I
do
do
one
one on
halo
this
over
side?
the T. One halo.
No,
Just
I
one.
don't even want to.
Okay, don't do it.
One halo?
Don't do it.
No, fuck it. It looks good. Sharp.
I would put.
Know when to stop. A real graffiti guy knows when to stop.
Okay, now remove the ladder from the piece and let's back up and get a look at it.
Marty won. See, because Marty won.
You know what? You did a good job, man. You really pulled it off. You didn't give up. You completed the piece. You got to the very end. That's impressive.
This is like the greatest graffiti piece you've ever seen. So
you're going to want to get some wide shots for your media portals. You're going to want to get a group shot with you and the girls. Get you and Jackie and Lisa Kanemoto in front of the piece. And if you're a real diehard graffiti guy, you should lay down in front of the piece and have them take a picture.
Yeah, like on the side, like beach.
You want to lay down.
Dude, Marty 1 is actually kind of fresh.
Lay down under the A and the R. So it looks like the letters are. If you lay down properly, it'll look like the letters are riding on top of your belly. A little more. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah. I love it. Tell them to get some really good pictures of this. This is amazing. Highlights have plagued me in my entire graffiti career because this is the part where you finish a piece and you basically have won a bet, right? You won a bet. And then this is the part where after you win your bet and you collect your money, you decide to go double down. And you can lose it all or you could win big. Okay?
What if I win big?
You're a gambler. This is the Uncut Gems moment.
Hey, just think. We already got. It's like we already finished it. We already
got it in the can. Fuck it. Let's go for highlights.
We already got it.
Here's how you do highlights.
Okay.
Highlights are one. You're going to do one line of white. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And that line of white, don't even do it close to the black. Do it like 2 inches away from the black. But it's only on one side of the piece. You have to. I need to see you.
Like here?
Right, but it doesn't go on all. It only goes on the left edges. So don't do just do the left
edges, like here.
Okay, look. Look at the original hot dog, right, Matty? The original hot dog of the M, the left part of the hot dog only.
So here.
Exactly. That's one. Going up. Don't do it. Oh, no. That's actually really good. Now do another one along that line in the same part.
The whole thing?
Yeah, but just do it. Do it. Do the whole thing. Oh no! Stop. Okay, now do the top of the croissant and this on the left only.
What's the top of the croissant here?
No, the knick-knack thing that comes off. Tell the camera guy to get on you better. I can't see you.
He can't see me. Watch the graffiti wall, not me. So where do you want it? Because I can hear him.
To the left of that croissant. Only the left edges. Yep, right there.
Yeah?
That's it. Yep. Just one line. Nice. Done. Okay. You're killing it, dude. You're fucking killing it.
Okay. Next.
Inside of the M where the M drops. Yep. Just one line. Done. Okay. Now inside of the
here.
The hot dog. Yep. Just one line. Fuck it. That'll do. Now do the top part on the left.
Here?
Nope. On the M.
Up here?
To the left. Yes, that one.
A line?
Yep. Crushed it. Okay, now this is where it gets tricky. Do the outside of the M hot dog where it covers the A.
Here.
Yeah. Crushing it. Okay, now do the inside of the hole in the A.
Yeah.
Go right up on the black of the. No, do the up and down part. No, that part. Get right up on it. Perfect. Okay, now do the same thing to the one above it. Yep. Perfect. Okay, now trace
this is sick. This is the layers.
You're killing it.
The layers.
You're killing it. You're fucking killing it. I can't believe you're pulling these highlights. These highlights are amazing.
Okay.
Now do the R. The left line of the hot dog of the R. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you're a highlight master. Now do the left part of the circle of the R. So it's like a C. That works. All right, now do the leg of the R, do the left part. Yep. Bring it down. Nice. Okay, now do the same thing with the T. And then you want to do the top part of the T, the underside. Yeah. Where the T bar crosses. Yeah, you want to do the bottom part of the T cross. Does that make sense? Nope. Okay. All right, now go to the Y.
Okay.
The left part. Go to the left. Yeah, there it is. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Now do the other side with the left. There it is. Okay, now do the other part of the Y.
The left?
Yeah. Nailed it. And then the top part of the other part of the left. Nailed it. Okay, let's back up and take a look.
Let's back it up.
You really did the highlights. You did that. You ate those highlights, Matty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to fix some... where's that black one?
Oh, no.
I just want to fix the M. I can fix the M.
Don't you do it. Don't. Matty, I strongly suggest you don't fix anything. If you just do a really simple, clean tag, it's almost just as good as doing a flourishy crazy tag. And it takes like 10 years to do a really good flourishy tag, but anyone can do a really simple clean tag. But everyone just tries to go do a crazy fucking wild nutty tag with style, and you don't have style this early. So fuck it, just keep it simple. Simplicity. It's what did I say earlier? Simplicity.
It's like cooking.
Simplicity
it's like cooking.
It's like cooking. It's like Hero Dreams of Sushi is how you should think about your letters. Keep it simple with quality products, and make sure you eat sushi in a train station. Right? That's the movie.
Yeah,
okay.
100%.
100%. Eat sushi on the train. Do your letters. Simplicity is the sincerest form of masturbation. Leonardo DiCaprio, wonderful quote. And, that's how we get things done around here. I mean, you're really rocking the highlights. You could do a little highlight on since you're kind of in the Matrix now. You're dodging bullets. You're basically Neo. You're the Neo of graffiti. You're off script. You're just going for it.
I'm just painting that now.
You're just painting. You're feeling the paint. So at this point,
what do you think? Looks so good, right?
Yeah.
Marty won. Okay, I'm just gonna fix this side. Okay, I just need another photo with it, and I think we're done.
Make sure they overshoot. Make sure they overshoot all this stuff. Like,
we'll get tons of photos.
Shoot
and
the Riley tag.
DSLR.
Shoot the piece.
We got it. Yeah, we'll shoot. We got the DSLR.
We might have to put the piece on a shirt as is.
Dude, so fire.
Well, we're making television now, man. Now it's a TV show. This is now a TV show about graffiti, hiking, TV show about podcasting, TV show about TV production. It's about editing. It's about films, mostly about exercising, mostly about carbs, food, diet, about being fat, about not being fat. It's a show about music, rarely, and also just about running out of paint in general. What do you think, Matty?
I'm Marty 1. If anyone wants any fucking beef, I got sandwiches for days. Never sold out. Always cut fresh. Loose meat. Let's go. Fuck you. We're PTA. Two-Toe Matty. Marty 1. Fuck you. My
Nice.
bricks. Every brick in the world is mine.
Nice.
Fucking toy factory. Whole world's a toy factory.
Yeah.
Marty 1. Read it in wheat.
Nice.
That's
the
right.
shit talking is impeccable. I gotta say.
You fucking wish.
You wish.
Fucking wish.
Call out some toys in your life. Call out some toys, Marty. Let them know. Let the buckshot ring.
I'm not calling that anyway.
No, call out them toys. Look, being a writer is not parallel with being woke. You have to be. You got to break some eggs. You got to be able to get into beef.
I don't know anybody graffiti. You're in the graffiti world.
I don't got beef. I'm too old, man. I'm out of the game.
I ain't got no beef. I want world peace. There's enough
peace.
beef, but if you want beef, we got it.
You don't want.
Fucking bricklayer.
I don't want beef, but if you want beef, I got beef.
I don't want no beef, but if you want beef, 100% grass-fed, baby. 4
Organic.
hoofs in the ground.
Farm to table
Moon
beef.
pies. Let's go.
That's what's up.
PTA.
Did you have fun?
That was like one of the coolest things I've ever done. Once again, doing something you never did before, putting yourself out of the element, out of your natural habitat, guided with friendship. What do you get? A fucking worldwide fucking beautiful piece.
I want to congratulate you. I'm pulling this off.
Should I put AWR?
No.
Should I put some MSK?
No, you can't do that. But I want to congratulate you for pulling this off. You did a good job. It works. You did a piece. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. You did it, Matty. You should be proud of yourself.
Marty 1.
Marty 1.
Marty 1. Marty 1.
Now you have to do this all the time for the next 10 years.
Marty 1. Marty 1.
He's just chanting. This is like, teaching an egomaniac how to do a piece is just, it's so fulfilling because it just feeds right back into your ego. I mean, that's what graffiti is, just feeding your ego, right? It's just kind of bombing, seeing your name, being like, I wrote that. That's me. I'm the one. I'm everywhere.
That's 100%. That's why I never got into it. I get too good. This is my first piece.
You get too
good.
As
for a first piece, Two-Tone, as a first piece, guided no matter what. I got chops.
First piece, I mean, I'm going to say after those highlights, I mean, if it was your first piece and no one was helping you, I would be like, it's pretty good for your first piece. If nobody was helping you.
Right.
But with all the support you have and the team on set, you have 6 or 7 people there. Someone bought your paint. Someone literally is wiping your brow.
Somebody's bringing me water.
Yeah. A lot
dog.
of guidance, but you pulled it off. I mean, it actually is cohesive. It makes sense. It's wobbly as shit. But, it looks like it looks like a guy on acid painted it. But it works.
Coursing
the background.
Coursing through my veins, baby. Coursing through my veins.
Coursing through your veins.
Dude, I think it's so fresh. All right, we're going to take some pictures. I love you guys. We'll have a roundup meeting. I got to go. I got to hard out. So I'm going to go take a shit. And,
Matty has to shit once again.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
All right. See you guys.
Graffiti.